guys? Welcome back to the Imaxit football channel. I'm your host JD. If you're new, please do smash that like button, share, and also subscribe. If you're an avid fan of the channel, keep on doing that great work by sharing the contents far and wide. As I've said yesterday, if you guys got me past 200 likes in the video, I would have done the next version, and we are here a little bit later than previous, but at the end of the day, we are still here. All right, yes. All right, so we are back for the second version of the content cracked here, and believe me, it's going to be an spicy one because now we have Rudolph Speid responded, and a lot of you guys might missed the Sidel Amali situation, but we still have to ask even at the back end of that. Where do we really go from here? Because we have a new manager come in, and now we have so much disarray inside the camp overall. So, guys, as soon as you come in, or if you miss this one, because I know a lot of you guys are working, because most of the subscribers that do watch this video would be Jamaicans, and they are maybe located in Jamaica or America, and I think that time zone is different. For me, it's actually 1:38, but we saw Demo here, and Demo is in America, so definitely people out here really getting upset for the situation, but we are going to get it up and running. So before we get anywhere, please do smash that like button. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. You do believe that what Rudolph Speid said, that it's careless and reckless of what Andre Blake doing, that's actually the thing? Let me know, because we have to talk about two sides. We have to talk about both sides. We talked about Blake and we talked about his side today, so we're going to try and do him some justice. All right, we're going to try and do him some justice. You know me, I am not really in favor of that human being, but we have to do it some justice, because Jamaica should be the end all be all at the end of the day. Yeah, right. You cannot be biased because you're not really fancying someone. All right. Yes. So thanks very much. Let me big up the personals inside the chat. We have Ace 22 in the building, Curacao in the building very early. JD, have you seen Curacao final squad? A 20-year-old left from Feyenoord in the team. All right. I'm going to definitely check that out. I haven't checked my Twitters yet. Well, definitely I'm going to do so. Thanks very much, Ace. And we need to do a video together, Ace. All right, so you need to contact me either via the WhatsApp, I think, and we can chop it up from there. All right. Demo said careless and reckless indeed. So Demo going with Mr. Speid straight. You understand me on this conversation? I'm not saying that he always prefers Mr. Speid's argument. I'm just saying he's going with Mr. Speid at this point. All right. Island Card, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Guys, flow in the comments them from very early, man. I know that a lot of you guys wiping out your eyes and saying, what's next? Because it's a Jamaica content crack. All right. God bless you, Ted. Good morning, Sir JD. I don't hate you, brother. One love. All right. No problem. No problem. God bless you. It's perfectly fine. Leon Griffiths in the house said, good morning. Good morning to you. It's good morning for you, It's midak afternoon for me. It is already almost 2 o'clock in the day. All right. Ace 20 said, bro, it's 7:40 a.m. It's so early. It's almost 2 o'clock in the that's a problem. That's a problem for me, All right. JD, you can't sleep at night time. Big up. I can't understand that. I have slept very well. I have done even work. So I don't understand. I don't understand. Making the world a better place. Said, bless up JD, just checking in. As you come in, guys, smash a like, want to share, and definitely subscribe. All right. And if you, as you know, as long as you guys, every time we do 2 hours, you guys keep on getting this over 150 likes. Sometimes you're not going to make the 1 o'clock at 1:30 points, but we are going to definitely try and make it before 3 o'clock. So we'll give you a morning show. So you guys, you have to make sure you get it over 150 likes every time, and then you will convince me. All right. Errol McDonough, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. He said early, looking before work. All right, no problem. Big up, big bosses. All right. Ronald Leg said 1 a.m. where I am now. A.m. It's p.m. for me. Damn. Wow. Sorry about that, big boss. Where are you, Ronald Leg? Damn. Pastor Cleve in the building, massive respect. Thanks for being here. All right, we need to start getting to the conversations, so at least personals that want to get a shorter version part of the video can actually get involved. So let me switch over to the detailing screen so we can keep you posted posted for personals who missed it. Yeah, we can keep you at least posted to some level. All right. So this is Mr. Speed's response, but we have to go through what has been said before. So why he had to respond, because we are waiting on it. All right. They said here, Blake left out of the Reggae Boyz roster for this month's match against Argentina. The Jamaica Football Federation is stepping up its preparation for the men's international friendly against Argentina, with the appointment of a 23-man squad, which you guys already knew about that, and the new appointed head coach later this week. Some people said they should have explained the head coach way before actually go out there and talk about a squad. Let me know if you guys agree with that or you disagree on that. All right. Yes. So they continue to state here, the Reggae Boyz are scheduled to play on September. Play it on September 27 in Harrison, New Jersey, against Argentina, one of the favorites for the FIFA World Cup later this year. However, captain and goalkeeper Andre Blake is noticeable absent. Blake is not injured, has he played all 90 minutes in the Philadelphia victory over Orlando City in the MLS, all right? And then Blake's response, this is where the problem started, all right? Right here. Because he said, I don't know why I wasn't selected to be involved with the squad. Blake told Jamaica Observer on Monday, I am certainly not injured. Maybe this is a better question to ask Rudolph Speid, JFF Technical Committee Chair, and the rest of the selectors. All right, that statement now would be tough. But let me go back to what Blake had said before this. So before all of this started, Blake had stated that when he heard that he's going to be a new manager, because remember you had an interim manager, which is Paul Hall. Yes. So the most personnel thought it would have been Paul Hall back again. But for some reason, Paul Hall was not reinstated as not just the interim, but not the full term, because I thought that most of these individuals would have been looking forward to get Paul as the full time, so they can continue on what they have learned over the time. So Blake came out and said, it doesn't matter which coach comes, it's going to be the same situation, because the same situation, period. That's what he said. All right, we have to hold him to his word. A lot of people came out, some bashed him and some agreed with him. All right, because some said he's divisive and stuff. So that's the premise that most people thinking that he didn't get any selection on. And you have to remember, Mr. Speid and other personnels came out at all times and said that they don't pick the squad. They don't have nothing to do with the squad. So for Andre Blake to come out and say you have to ask Mr. Speid, which is the chairman and also his personnel them connected to him. All right, those are the individuals that he knows pick the squad, and because Andre Blake is the captain, and most times they would come to him to make certain speeches. You expect what he's saying to make some sense. All right. Yes. So that's why I think it's a hurtful statement if it's not true. So that's why we are here at this point. All right. I know I've took a while to get everything out, but remember, we have to try our best to get everything out. So at least we're not doing anyone any wrong services. All right. Yes. So I hope you understood that. Recards, thanks for being here. Massive respect. Oh, why you are at? No. Oh, sorry about that, big boss. I will try my best to not hear the content crack so early. I'm going to try and do it over 2 o'clock then for you to make it. All right. Yes. So that is the situation there. And And then the Gleaner added their side to say that if this is the reason, let me go further, because the JFF, they have contacted the JFF, and the JFF stated that it is because of Blake not really participating in previous friendlies, hence why they took the step to say that they believe that he wouldn't have turned up anyway, so they never really contacted him. Let me know if that's the right way to go. Would you not contact contact him because if they had said that they had him on the 45 men list, I do believe that they should have actually contacted him if this statement to hold true, which I don't believe the statement is true. It's just because they wanted to push back a little bit. That's why they have actually posted this statement. It is not true. It's just a way to cap out to say that, oh, they never contacted him because he never wanted to play at the friendlies. I don't believe that side. That is definitely true. That is BS. They are just using that to really cover over the crack. So I can understand, you know? And then that's where Blake's secondary outbursts come a bit valid. You know, obviously, maybe he's pointing to Rudolph Speid and the rest of the selectors. Might be a little bit excessive in certain stance, but that's where he could have the right to get upset. Because if you claim to say you put him on a 45, but never contacted him, I swore I could have sworn that they said everyone on the 45 listing get a invitation and they have to respond to their invitation. Well, right here, Blake is responding as if like he never get any invitation, none at all. So when Mr. Leader came here and said that these man was on the 45 list, this is where I have problem, because Blake is speaking from a point of him never get nothing, none at all. He was not in this listing. You understand me? These are the things that I'm talking about. That's why I said to Mr. Leader sometimes, stop spinning around the corner and answer straight, because Blake is literally answering like he was not on any list. He never got anything, because that means they would have known that he wants to come here, because he would have signed the contract and said, yes, I'm available to play. It's Argentina. Of course, I'm available. You see that? You see it, guys? You see it? If it simple means this man never got any invitation from day one. Because if your response from the JFF would be, oh, we thought that he wasn't interested. You get me? We thought he wasn't interested. You hear that? We thought he wasn't interested. So how can he be getting notification, and then so he had to respond to his notification? So unless he always got notifications, then not responded to the notifications, that's the only way this could have been valid. You understand me? And I don't think they naturally send out notifications so long time ago. I don't believe so. You understand me? I don't believe previous occasions they sent him notification. He was the one reached out, because we had those previous statements. And he was the one reached out and said he's not going to turn up. You understand me? So he reached out and tell him that he's not going to turn up. So if they had sent out notification as what they want people to believe that they sent out notifications, he would have responded to say he would have wanted to come, and you would have known. So we wouldn't have to be at this point. So it's a lot of things to chop up, guys. You get me? And I love the fact that everything is coming out so we can make sense of it. All right, guys, as you come in, make sure to smash the like button. As you know, if you give the content crack 150 every time, every day we're going to come and dissect it. Some might be a little bit extensive, because if I have to do work extra, I can't come earlier. All right, but I will always try to drop it in. Every player who is a part of the first team should be contacted regardless if friendly or not. Simple. Eddie Guna, good morning, said, good morning, it's BS. JD, Amal played previous games and them never called him up because of his IG story. And he had said in that IG story, if you speak out, they punish you. So I guess Amal Knight getting the punishment. JD, where can I contact you for a video in the future? Instagram, in the description, you have the Instagram, you have the Discord, and you have my you have Twitter. And you have my phone number, naturally. You have my phone number. You can get to me via the phone and we can talk and set up a proper date so we can put more contents out there. Didn't got any notification. Discord brought me here. No problem. Fire for YouTube. Well, they're stopping the content crack from getting to the right level. Guys, we need 300 more subscribers to reach 2,000. Yes, so please do us that favor. Once you don't, like you're on the Imaxit, which I think every Jamaican football subscriber was under Imaxit because it was the biggest channel. And it got shut down. So you have to just resubscribe back to the place. All right, Jason, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. All right, Siobhan Hutchinson, big up yourself. Yeah, man. Hey, man. Oh, me not get an alert. I don't know. YouTube messed it up, but maybe YouTube will send it out at a specific time, so people will get it. But the fact that people don't get it, none at all, and we have almost 60 people here in the morning, we are creating history. All right. Yes. So, anyways, now we are not going to lament on that too long. Sidela Mali came out and said that they are standing with Blake the 24th of the 9th, 2022. I don't know what they are planning, but they said they are standing with Blake, and she come out and be even more disrespectful because she clearly telling that you can't fool people all the time. Simple as that. So Sidela Mali pinned on to the Blake statement to make it even worse. All right. So we're gonna go over to Mr. Rudolph Speid here. So Mr. Rudolph Speid, they came out and said careless and reckless. That is the title of the statement. Speid responds to Reggae Boyz captain's comment about exclusion, clarifies technical committee's role. All right, so he never okay. All right, Marcella, big up yourself. And Eddie said the second biggest channel. Okay, I was the second biggest channel because I had 20,100. You know, guys, I went in to bad they did my channel. My channel came off the entire internet. Because see, when I go into the sub count, like you know the thing, what you call it again? When you try to check how you're getting subscribers and everything, you have a thing like that. When I go in it and type in Imaxit football, I can go there. Go in it and type in Imaxit football. You're gonna see FND football, the previous Imaxit football from what we had 5 years ago. That's the one where we had 9,000 subscribers on it 5 years ago. That's not the last account that we have. And they said the only IMAX history they had was literally from 2019. So they scrubbed the IMAX channel off the entire internet. So you guys are the ones to bring us back to where we are. So that shows you how big we were, because in 2019 we had almost 10,000 subscribers on a total different channel, and from that we sprung up back to 20,000 within 2 years. All right, from zero, because that channel was shut down because we usually covered different things on it. All right, yes. All right, so second biggest channel. So Eddie gonna tell me say him have the big. All right, Eddie. Yes, I will give it. But remember, I only do football. You guys do track and field. So you cannot. Nobody on planet Earth could have come in the Jamaica space could have compared me with Jamaica football, like football alone. Nobody on planet Earth. So you have to admit, give me the credit there, Eddie. I was the biggest when it comes on to football. Obviously, you guys are going to say that I covered football right across Concacaf, so that is a disadvantage. All right, I will take that. All right, so Eddie, you get the first. Take the first, Ed. Take the first. Yo, guys, the man in my fight over who was the biggest channel. Big up yourself, Eddie. Thanks for being here. Guys, as they come in, smash the like button. You get me? I was not covering Jamaica only, so that's why maybe I amassed that amount. So I was not the biggest Jamaica only football content. But if it's football you're talking about, I was the biggest channel, and by a very big margin. It was not even close, because I hit 20,000 a long time. I hit 10,000 2 years ago. I hit 15,000 8 years ago. So if I had my 8 year ago account, I would have been on 200, 300,000 subscribers, just like Teddy. All the big English channels, I was actually having more subscribers than them 8 years ago. All right, yes, and I was doing English content at that time. Yes, so all right. Brain Jane said this is rather early. What is the reason for the timing? Because we have a new series started called the Content Crack, where we give all the high energy early morning. You get me? So the people love it because it's get their day started very much well. You know, some man supposed to be sleeping, and I turn up and give them a alarm wake up. You know, yes. So the man have to smash the like button for the alarm wake up, and we are reversing the thing. No late night thing, early morning we thing there. So Brain J put a dollar super chat from earlier. Mark is present. You are disrespecting the channel from the other day. Eddie said true. All right. Big up Eddie. Thanks for being here. Marcus, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. We need to continue with Mr. Speed because we're reaching 20 minutes and we don't finish it up. Kevin Jones, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Owen seems to be turning up for the morning shows only. Are you working in the evening, Owen, on your side? Bless up. Thanks for being here. JD, them a fool. Then you have Mark along. So you have Jason and you have Mark, and both of them changed their Ferran last name. So two of them are fight against each other because none of them want the last name. All right, tell you what, go back and rebound on yourself, and then no have on the last name. All right, guys, we're gonna drop some super chat in the early morning because you know say we alone bring the fire content crack contents. All right, yes. And after 30 minutes, the line will be open. Yes. All right, we are reverse the thing back to 20,000, and then better make sure me reach 20. If me reach but the biggest channel, you know, guys, after zero, you know, a problem, you know. My God. All right, because now I've separated the contents and specifically put this channel as Jamaica centric. So nobody can say when I reach 20,000 subscribers, it's because of other contents. Being rather known internationally, then okay, no. I saw a video where JD said cataract stopped learning. If you stop learning, then the only left to do is now die. I'm sorry about that if I came up the wrong way to cataract. You know, I'm a big man. I can apologize. You know, Kimark here. Big of yourself. Thanks for being here. And then we have DJ Liverpool Romain. Him have me up from it. I don't buy him the big TV because he bad me up. He came on my show, said he wants to be a host from 19th centuries, and then he bads me up and said he requires a TV to start his program. And his woman in the background bad me up and said, "Me rich. I need to pay them." The famous me, you know, need to pay him and him woman. Them disrespect me, but me go buy the TV, you know yourself. JD, Blake them are going like JFF them a play for Blake them. All right. Okay, so you're not with the statement. All right. But remember, you know, what we're trying to do, we are trying to clear up the statements and try to find a neutral ground. So at least this can't happen in the future because you don't want to push Blake them out the way and then JFF get a free reign to do whatever they want to do in the future. Because if they push away this man, you know, remember, you know, even though I'm not agreeing with you, because remember, I am the one that came here and said one Jamaica, and now all of a sudden people champion for Blake, but they never championed for the other personals. They jump to say the personals are not committed, but all of a sudden now people can jump for Blake. I understand that, but I still have to talk about it because I don't want this to become a thing that they can do and get away, because you have to have standards. So you don't, even though we're not agreeing with Blake's behavior, you know, and how he goes with things, you know, we still have to have standards, so we have to make sure we be careful. All right. Mosiah Maximus Lulu said, JD, mind you talk about crack. No, I never meant that. I never meant it that way. All right, sorry. It was just a new series. I'm very sorry. Thank you very much, Brian Jane, for the super chat. All right, so we have Jeremy and Miller said, morning. Big up yourself. Mark Alon, they dying with laughter. Mark Chambers said, bless up JD, early morning. Work me, I go now. All right, no problem. Just smash the like button. So we have 70 in those. Let me see if we have 70 likes. Let me see. Oh, we have 50 likes already. So people loving the content. We're not going to say the last part because Lulu said, my name Lockway up. Oh my God. So let me get this straight. JFF now fighting Blake in the press. More clerically issues versus wins on the pitch. Okay, so we have Canadians giving their say in the chat. All right, Jeremy, yes, man, big up. After 30 minutes, we're going to open the line so people can give their take. Fitzroy Reed said, all wagwan, if Simon never give Cataract Reggae Boyz commentary, it would be at 20,000 subscribers. No. Oh, but Fitzroy, no, it's a 20,000 race. Stop fighting. No, I don't think Simon would have been at 20,000. Simon came back and did a million videos and still don't reach 20,000. You get me? The space is not as big. Remember, I'm the analytic boss as well, Fitzroy. The space is not as big for even 15,000 subscribers. After that 15,000 subscribers that Simon has, It's not Jamaicans. It's because he does work that connected to Jamaica, because Jamaica plays someone else and people respect the way how he does things, and it can go that way. You can literally check the analytics. All right. So anybody you see with astronomical amount of subscribers, like maybe 50, 60,000 in a Jamaican football space, more likely it's not about Reggae Boyz. You get me? Reggae Boyz don't have that amount of traffic. We can check the traffic, Fitzroy. So when I'm talking, I might sound a little bit joking, but believe me, when you come on to the footballing intelligence and computing intelligence, I'm on a different planet, Fitzroy. All right? Yes. So I just do that to make it fun. But I know every single detail of every single thing in YouTube. All right? Yes. Every single thing. Because I've studied it. I agree with that statement in general. Nothing personal. I know. All right. Big up, big up. JD, call the series Crackdown News. Crack of Dawn News. Or Crack of Dawn News. All right. But Jamaicans will say we should not talk about crack. Because in our culture, crack kind of mean a different thing, you know. Africans, so we have to be careful. All right, so hope you learn that, Fitzroy. All right, yes. And stop wanting to try give Cataract bad name. All right. And remember, you have thing that you can check the subscribers. So when Cataract came on, you can check the jump from when he was actually off it. All right. So I think you're wrongfully giving Cataract bad name there. All right. Yeah, man. Property for sale in JA. Massive respect. Thanks for being here. All right. Yes, man. Like button, just get jump. No. Jump is a bad thing in our culture. And JD with the traffic morning show. All right. Big up yourself. All right. Umzo said, we here early again. That's a lie. What is a lie, Umzo? What is a lie? You just come here with a little French boy. Behave yourself, you know. No, bad man, Umzo, wake up. JD France, make every single detail of every single thing. Yo, not easy. Yes, man. That is my job, to know everything, not come out here and go on like me know everything. But make sure I actually know it. JD, Raman, Osborne. I'm a policeman this. I can't policeman change him. All right, guys, let me stay serious, because these early morning streams are too funny. All right, I know Roman Osborne, I'm a policeman. This, so just say yes. Just say yes if I Raman, because I don't know him police badge there. They look at them fire him. They look at them fire Raman. He's not a police sign anymore. Raman, what you gonna say? I know him. Okay, yes, it's him. So them fire him. Them fire me. Them fire him. All right. Yeah, JD does his homework. I can tell. Yes, I know. You know that because you're the AI. You know. All right, now look who turns up, guys. 30 minutes in. Mr. Leader, I hear Blake may have himself set up for a lawsuit. Let me go to the statement, guys, before him calling, because he's gonna try and call in to switch the show to what he wants. So let me stay with what the Mr. Speid has to say. All right, so Mr. Speid, chaps back to Andre Blake, Jamaica Football Federation, JFF Technical and Development Committee, TDC, Rudolph Speid, says the decision to leave Captain Andre Blake out of the Reggae Boyz squad for an international friendly later this month was neither his nor the committee's. All right, so that's kind of spin what Mr. Leader said, and but we're going to get to him too as well, because we're going to chop him up in the conversation, not reality, you know. Jamaica face Argentina at Red Bull Arena in New Jersey on September 27th. All right, we get the next super chat. Drop on the morning flavor. All right. Yes, we can't say the next part because Lulu said it's going to be blocked by YouTube again. The team's captain and most experienced goalkeeper was the most notable omission from the squad. He told the Jamaica Observer on Monday that he was surprised at the exclusion, especially as he is not injured, and said that Speid could probably give an explanation, suggesting that the administrator is involved in the selection process. All right. But Speid is offended by the comments. We are the monitoring group and we are not involved in operations. All right, regarding the team selection and tactical decisions. So for Blake to say that I am the one that picks the team as well as the selection committee is disingenuous. All right, so Blake, respond. Come on, the content crack from early. All right. Oh my God. The money them flowing in. People love the war, no man. So Speid firing back strongly. All right, strongly. All right, we are gonna come to the super shot them right after, guys. All right, Speid told the observer he knows better and he's careless and reckless to say that. Speid says none of the Reggae Boyz' previous coaches, regardless of the difference they may have had with the TDC, have ever been able to say players were selected on their behalf. Okay, so that simply means Speid boiling it. I don't even go to the national team training session, he said, because I have a club, Cavalier FC, and I lend expertise to the JFF. People may think that I would have undue influence. I try to ensure that that's not present with any of the coaches or anyone for that matter. Congratulations to we and the we YouTube family. We are the one twist up Mr. Speid's brain cells for him not to want to go anywhere near the team, not even down a town, nowhere, not half a tree, nowhere near the team. You understand me? Him cannot go there. You get me? And every program he goes on, that's why he keeps on disrespecting me and Cataract, because we were the architect of this to make sure the people burn them out. You understand me? Yes. All right. Yes. So he goes on to say that Speid says should a situation arise where a coach was not fully in control over the selection of the team, that coach is fully at fault. Okay. So the coach that never got signed is at fault, and Paula that never was not there should be at fault. If the coach didn't pick that side, they would be the one that's weak and ineffective and not picking their side, allowing someone else to pick it. Oh, I know why he's saying that, because the last time people asked him if it's Meran Garden picking the team, because Meran Garden came out and said, no, I don't have the requisite knowledge of everything, so I consulted Paul. So that's why he's coming out, because these are things that's in the news, so he cannot deny that the coaches them always pick their team. So that's why he's throwing back shade, because he know that this is a fact, because he got cornered with the same conversation. All right. All right. So if the coach didn't pick that side, they would be one that's weak and ineffective. So that means he's talking about one of them that came out and said that. So, and I said that is Meran Garden's side. The idea also exists among the public that the TDC is involved in the team selection process, especially with no officially recognized head coach involved with the team at the moment. But Speid explained the duties of the TDC for further clarity. The technical committee is an advisory and supervisory committee to the JFF's board of directors. He said, we advise the board and anything it votes on or agrees to, we monitor its progress in its entirety. I serve on the board, but I have no vote. So that means when we recommend anything, I don't even vote on it. But at the same time, if you are the ones influencing the recommendation and outer sight, you have a thing called outer sight, outer mind. So if you only propose one recommendation at the time, what else people are going to be there to vote on? It's a yes or no. All right, so you still have, even though you cannot vote, you still have some take towards certain things, and that's where people could say you still have a conflict of interest. Because tell you what, if you voted that you let me make sure in the national team only 25-year-olds. I'm not saying he did this, but I'm just saying if you voted, if you put in a policy to say that okay, we are going to recommend this to them, only 25 years old, because the statistic shows that 26.4 is the only personnel that won the World Cup. So we're gonna advise that if you're under 25, if you're over 25, you should not be picked. That was the only proposal. What else the people should vote on? They can't vote on anything else. They cannot vote on anything else because you have the proposal power. So that's where people can see a conflict of interest. You know why? Because when it comes on to you and your team, you have a youth policy. So you could easily get most of your youth in it because your youths are under 25. So that's why people could see a conflict of interest, because conflict of interest does not mean you have to be doing the thing. It could just mean that you're in a position of influence towards the thing. Hope people understand that, and I hope Mr. Speid understand that same claim, because I heard him on Sports Explosion and he was never understanding what is the conflict of interest. So we are trying to make sure we can name that as well. So lovely. He has been stating his piece here and we understand. All right. Yes. And he's going to come to the conflict of interest because he can't left it out. Anywhere he goes, writing or talking, he's going to be in his feelings. All right. So I serve on the board. Okay, we read through that. It is not the first time that it has been suggested that parties other than the head coach have influence on the team selection. Former national assistant coach Bradley Stewart said after Jamaica's 3-0 loss to Panama in a FIFA World Cup qualifying match at the National Stadium in September last year that the 8 changes made to the team for the game was uncharacteristic of then head coach Theodore Whitmore. All right, and then that they're going to talk about Mr. Man, the Jerome Waite that they had to fire. All right, yes. So let me stop there for a minute and go back to the conversation. All right. No, but I am talking intelligent. It's not me. Not the angry JD is actual factual things I'm talking about. I'm just giving my statement so Mr. Speid can challenge it. All right. All right. So big up Umzo. No crack. All right. Yes, big up, big up. Lulu say he loves the morning vibes. Guys, let me see if we are on 100 likes. As it, we are not on 100 likes. So that means the people don't love the morning vibes as how they are telling me. We need 150 likes every time after 2 hours, or else the content not crack will not continue. All right. All right. Respect. Thanks for being here. All right. Roman said it is the police as bad, but he runs away with his title because them fire him. I hear okay, Mr. Man. We're gonna get to you soon because we have a story for you, Mr. Leader. Also, he is competitive, which is why I am here. I feed off competitive personalities. Thank you very much, Brain Jane. Yes. So, also, Leader. Then our super chat. Thanks for the super chat. Massive respect. And guys, we have the join button so people can become members. We had 20 members before our channel shut down. So we need back our 20, if not 50. Blake's points are valid. But what about the players that were left out unfairly? Will Sidela stand with them also? That's what I have asked. And we're going to get to that conversation right after we done chop up this one. JFF truly lives by one vice, and it's the Dan Vice, Sir Speid. Massive respect for the super chat, Raman. Thanks for being here. Tyron Henry, massive respect yet again. Big up yourself. Speid for Guan, the leader, we're going to get to the leader's take. The leaders want to come and sway the conversation, so we have to make sure we put the truth out there and chop it up the right way. So where is the part in the article where leader told the newspaper that Speid has less power than he tells us? Thank you very much, Jason. Yes, so leader, you have to come and defend yourself soon. We're going to chop up that at the 45-minute mark. All right. Blake, Sir Speid. Okay, Blake. Sir Speid said you are too BC lie. Okay. Boss Thomas, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. All right. Oh my, reflection, JD. There is no nice way to fight Big Blake. The JFF need to change their ways. All right, 100%, man. Um, are we saying Meran picks the team? No, he's saying that Meran never picked the team because he cannot fight Meran's take because Meran came out and said he asked Parla's take because maybe Meran thought that Parla would have gotten the job full time because that's what the president was saying at that time. So that's why. So now he's burning out the man that came out and said that he took advice from other personnel to pick the team. You understand me? So he's burning out people. Yo, Mr. Speid or something else in a man. All right, so this is sweet. Paula picks the team. Yes, he was influential in picking the last team when he was not the coach. You get me? Fire, they are most Speid come out and burn out other people. Speid is making it seems like he is so far from the team he don't even know who picks it. Yes. Good morning to all. I came in late, so I am going back to the start of it. No problem, big boss. Sorry about that. Let me make sure to share it on the WhatsApp because that is my problem. Sometimes I never even got the chance. Sorry about that. But the fact that so much people here already without it being on the WhatsApp, it tells you. All right. Thanks for the continued support, guys. But we need to see the support on the subscribers. We need the 300. 300 subscribers is nothing. When I just came in the Dominican category, I got 300 subscribers in a day. All right. Speid, fire back. All right. Fire back at Blake. All right. So let me put it here. People will jump on that. All right. Sensational title. How does Speid not say that he doesn't pick the team when he puts the recommendation? So that's what I'm trying to say. I have to talk to him, leader. We have to fight. We have to find a face off where you is the main individual, and I am gonna put him back on the show. All right. Yes, when you are the main personnel, no one disrespecting each other, and I ask him some tough questions because the people know that I am the man to talk to him for him to spill all the beans. All right, JD, oh them go on like you don't have no sense, boy. I know them are gonna eat you. No man, everybody knows that I me set all the trend. I me the trendsetter. So yeah, but you know they have to, as I said, omission is a thing. They omit me always out of the statements, so that means people think I'm not relevant. But analytics know, you know, so they can vote against. All right. He makes himself more important than he. Leader, stop telling people lie. This man coming and talking, people going to him, the players them going to him. Leader, which position you hold in JFF? Top and eyes, leader. That's a problem. JD, mind you make Mr. Speid forward for your show. And no man, he needs to turn up, man. I am asking him to come this time. Big up JD. You 100% correct about his influence. He's untruthful. Kirk Rowe. All right. Yes, man. We're putting out things out there and asking him question. Yo, the man in them car going to work. Press brakes. Then press the likes. All right. No gas, guys. Because we don't want no accident. Just press the likes. And you know, so the content, no crack, is out here. All right, let me see if it jumped to 100 as yet. All right, 91. All right, we're going way ahead of time. All right. If the technical board can make recommendations, why does this man have the problem with what Blake said? Because he doesn't look at making recommendation as a part of being influential. You understand me? He doesn't see it. And that's the problem. He went on Sports Explosion and now we realize he doesn't really know the meaning of it. Because I thought he was trying to use statics to get out of it. But no, when we're looking at it, he keeps on answering different formats and not realizing what the influence means. So we need someone to drag his memory on it. So if a next person interview him, no problem. Make sure you make it tough. So Sport Explosion, next time in command, you have backup now because we had 3-4 situations that we could have used. But I guess Oral Chase is not as informed as us. because we keep information here so we can tackle them. You get me? The technical committee recommended a coach from Europe to to coach the women's team, and the JFF voted against it and chose Donaldson. So Speid argument has some merit. No, it still don't have any merit. He puts on something there, and it has some merit, but we never actually cleared up all his merits. All right, so that is fair. It has some merits, but it's still not true. It's still not true. Yeah. Andrew, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Said Speid love chase like gal. That's why Craig have to style him as a big waist. All right. My God. All right. We have to take some phone call now because the war get too heated. All right. You all know Jamaica has no JFF. All right. I keep asking who are those players who were left out unfairly, and no one can tell. Speedy was left out unfairly because thank you, Nigel, for being subscribers. Subscribe to the channel. Thank you for that. Speedy was left out. Amal Knight, that made a speech, was left out because based on the selection. So we type in Amal Knight, Speedy, which I had no problem not putting Speedy in it. Amal Knight, Speedy, Blake. All right. Flemings. I don't think Flemings was fairly left out, but unfairly left out because he's not getting any game, but just putting it in it. All right. Yes, there. And who else we can put on the list? Taxi gone about in business. Taxi drive off. So that means he's not in the fray at this point. You get me? All right. Speid needs to make Downswell and Royce seems to clarify what their power is in the picking of players. Okay, well, no problem. Cuss 1JM in the building. All right. Blessed morning. How you doing? What's the WhatsApp link? Group link? I need my invite. I don't have any WhatsApp group link. I have my WhatsApp number, and I'm not going to put anybody in that WhatsApp because what they use is they want to control the people. So I'm not going to give none of my subscribers back to that WhatsApp link. Yes, it's not going to work because that's what they did, and they never shared back one of my video back in it because they don't want my own people to find me back because it's a shutdown they're trying to do with me in the space. They want me to act like I don't exist. You get me? Yes. So leader was involved in that as well. They want to shut me down, people. Want to free me? Yes. However, Speid did deliver the message that the JFF board does not want Blake in the team. The board said he should be removed. All right. JD, when you reach 100, I will come in. But Big Boss, which other program you see I run to 100 likes in no time? And only the content. You say you cannot come here and say you bring likes to it. All right, DNA football, big of yourself. No crack, yes, no crack. The content, no crack. Back at it again. I'm just joining, anticipating another great program. Yesterday was awesome. I think today eclipsed yesterday. All right, JD, Speid need the dentist to work on his teeth. Oh my God. Oh my God. JD shut down the stream. People not pressing the like button. No, man. This is the only place that we don't fight people for money. We introduce giving back them money if they're not giving the money, and then we get the most super chat because we're the biggest thing with the lowest amount of subscribers. We don't fight people for like, and then we get the most likes just the same. And then we don't fight people for views, and we get the most checked out views. So I don't think we're trying to not be the JFF and mandate people to do things RR. But I know you want the show to continue, and you want people to hit the like button because it deserves it. But I can tell you, once my people turn it back, you're going to see me on 1,000 likes per stream because my people them love me so much. It's not a worry. I'm telling you. It's just because everybody here, but it's not everybody take the tea. It is just because I am unbearable. They have to click in, forget the content. The content, no crack. You understand me? So that's the situation at this point. So we're going to open the call-in line so people can call in at this point, all right, to give their take, all right. So Mr. Speid made it clear he has no involvement. People that make personals pick their team, which happened the last time in terms of Mirren Garden. He said he contacted Paul and getting information, so that happened. So I thought that it's him. He's showing his word and saying that those persons are weak. You know, but he's not calling those names. We have the information to put pieces to the puzzle. All right, there. All right, yes. And he talks about him not picking any team, and personals keep on saying that. But I just believe that if you have a limited proposal and outer side, outer mind, people has nothing else to vote on because they rely on the TDC to bring up ideas and them to vote on. So if you are there to bring up the ideas, and you can always twist the ideas towards what you have in your life, you are always going to be a conflict of interest. And if you can come here and educationally break down that part, then I will respect you from that day. But until you do so, I can't respect you. You understand me? I can't respect you having the lack of understanding when it comes on to conflict of interest. You get me? Yes. All right. So let me, guess who said that Flemings and Speedy was to be out? At news. Leader, we don't beg for likes. Don't come on my show and tell people, boy, you need more likes in order to do that, leader. I am the only relevant soul on my show. I am the hot topic. So when you come on, you are the subtopic of my station. Me know you want to be famous, but you can't be famous on the program. Let me connect, leader. Good day, leader. How you doing?
Good morning, JD.
Yeah, man. You said the morning show fire.
Boy, it look like you have to keep up the morning show. Yeah?
You soon see beer morning show pop up. As me telling you guys, at 5 o'clock. I mean, set every trend here at 5 o'clock. You guys can't sleep soon. At 5 o'clock, it's gonna not be 6 o'clock. So you guys want to go to work? All I wanna soon get fire because at 5 o'clock, man, I gotta start stream for make sure them tap me. 5 o'clock, man, I gotta start streaming. Matter in him eye. The man here, leader. Okay, let me turn up the volume. All right, yo, leader is on now. It's my. I have to. Oh yeah. So leader. What you need to explain to Mr. Speid is conflict of interest. Tell Mr. Speid that conflict of interest does not mean you're actively doing something, but the fact that you hold two positions that can collide by influential decisions. All right.
Okay,
So simple means.
Let me just.
No, let me finish, leader, because I always want to twist the argument, So leader, when it comes on to this now to say that, ironic, Mr. Speid come out and said, the statistical report showed that 26.2 is the only person that win the World Cup. Jamaica never win no World Cup, so nobody mean nothing. So we know if you have the old person in the team. And then all of a sudden, the beer of youth players is Cavaliers. And then you're on the board making those decisions to pass on to JFF. You see, it can be influential or perceived to be influential. Be honest to yourself. So you know, see where the conflict of interest could lie.
Okay. Look here. To be honest, JD, I looking at what you're saying in that respect because what the technical committee does, like we just make everybody understand. They said policy. When I said they said policy, the policy that is there about this one that came up with the so-called quota thing, with the amount of overseas to local within at a certain age group, except the senior. That was a policy that the technical committee would set. Then now, when the coaches get their teams, they know what they have to work with. Just like there's another policy there that no single club, right? I don't know if it's this, I think it's probably a previous technical committee, not the current one, came up with that no single club has more than, I think, 4 youngsters on any youth national team, right? This came up after 2011 when we last qualified for the under-17, because I think there were a lot of people that they weren't pleased that I think Cavalier had about 8 players on that team that qualified Jamaica. You know, and everybody said that, oh, every parish must have a little one person. But the other things that the technical committee does is they recommend the hiring and firing of coaches, right? But one person can't do it.
Yes.
So sometimes, look here, the thing is, you know, Speid would probably want to be like Captain Burrell because he loves the media, right? But the thing is, he doesn't have the power because he doesn't have the JFF. He's not the president. He doesn't have the president's power. So, and he doesn't have the power to, when Tapper, as I keep telling people, after the Gold Cup, Speid had wanted Tapper gone from the Gold Cup, but he could not make him go because he couldn't get the president to do it. And then he couldn't even get his own technical committee to side with him until everything basically went down very badly.
Yes, but leader, but all I'm saying, you're there. If you're in the room, you have an influence, right, leader? Just be, that's why you say yes one time, because everybody are playing hurt. No.
Yes.
So
okay, hold on. Come on, once you're in there and you participate, yes, you have let me tell you now, let me just bust out something here now. When the team was being selected, everybody hear about the 45 players, right? All 45 players were contacted, all right? It's a big pool that they had, right?
Okay,
Local, overseas, and so on.
But before I get anywhere, Blake talking as if he never get a letter, because he would have signed to the letter that he wants to come, so they would have known that he wants to come. He's talking as if he never get a letter.
No. Listen. There are 2 letters that you're gonna get. Everybody got a letter were informed that he was in the 45. Blake got a letter knowing he was in the 45. That's not. I don't think he has ever said that he didn't get a letter.
No, he never said he didn't get a letter, but he's saying that based on his statement, he's telling her that he never got a letter because he wanted to respond. So
no.
So how them never pick him then? So that means him tell him say I come then, and they never pick him.
No. Listen.
But I'm gonna give you a chance to explain it. But you said he got a letter. All right. So based on this man's hold on, leader, we're gonna make you speaking about based on this man's response, everyone in the chat would have believed that he would have put on the letter said, yes, I want to come. Hear what their excuses.
And 45 other people.
Yeah, and 45 other people, no problem. And 45 other people. Which 3 goalkeeper better than him then? Let me give you a chance to explain, no? But because I don't want to twist the argument, you know. After him, you said, all right, him talk as if he would have say yes to the letter. Right, I agree to that. He would have say yes, he would have come, right? You would agree to that. Because based on him outburst, him really upset. So him would have say yes, he want to play. Based on the letter where him would have get, right, leader? Be honest, right? That way me that say yes. All right, let me say a yes. We can flat out say yes. He would have wanted to come, leader. Fair enough there.
Everybody wants to play.
No. Well, leader. Oh my God, leader. Oh, yes, this man. All right, the man say yes. All right, the man say yes. So him sign with the 45 people say yes. So why the excuse? So why? Okay. Why him agree? So no. But leader, you don't want me finish. Me I go give the floor, leader. So with him saying yes, with him say yes with the other 44 players, no problem. Him available. So why the excuse? Why the no leader? You're trying to spin. So why the excuse from JFF was to say that because he never come on other friendlies, so we never expect him for one to come here. So then, that makes sense, leader, by your statement, leader. That makes sense. That makes sense by your statement, because the JFF did put out a statement and said because he never turn up for other friendlies. So please take the floor now, leader. Take the floor.
Yeah, I'm gonna bust it out now. You know, you ready? Okay, let's move from him saying, as with the other 44 players, that yes, he's available. The other times before, he normally would have said that he's not interested. So that's the first difference.
No, we talk about that in the show. He came out and said he's not interested.
Let them know from early.
Yes, from
that
early.
He's not interested.
From early, yes.
Or he's
from
not
early.
Available.
From early,
so
yes.
They know. This time, he said yes with the other 44. Yes, he's available. Okay, let's go into the room now. Okay, we're going into the room where they have the 45 names. Okay? Yeah, okay. JD, so we are looking inside this room now. Inside this room, we have seated at the table. Rudolph Speid is actually inside that room, right? Wendell Downsell is sitting at the table.
Yeah.
Who else is at the table there now? Meron Garden is at the table. I know who else is in there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's actually in there anyway. The dentist.
Okay.
The
Mm-hmm.
dentist was in there. So they set about going to make the selection, right? Actually, Speid came in as a messenger. A messenger boy. I don't know if you know when you work at this, so I send out boy or I send out girl and will ask them for go this and that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you know that yes. Anyway, so the JFF board sent Speid to the meeting because Speid does not normally go to the meeting, but they sent him there to make them know based off of some a tweet that was put out there, right? That conflicted against the contract that he signed, criticizing the JFF, right? Because he just pushed the envelope too much that the JFF board unanimously, and this is big when it's a unanimous thing, that means all of the people, including the man from St. Anne's who don't normally get on, agreed, right, to not have Blake being a part of the team.
Yeah, but look at what you just said. So then that means they are liars then, because they came out and said that the reason why they never picked him, it is because of him never wanted to come at no other friendlies, so they never even considered him. So you see what I mean? So that means they're lying then.
Who from JFF said that? Who from JFF said that?
You know, come out in them. No one ever said them contact the JFF in a Gleaner. They never specifically said who. They said the JFF literally said they never contact him because he never want to play other friendlies. Now that we read yesterday, leader. All right, let me go back on the page. Let me go back on the page. I'm going to bring it up right now. So that means they're lying then. They're lying then. All right, the Observer was told that the JFF will announce the coach on Friday. All right, let me make sure to get it here. When contacted, the JFF said Blake was not selected because he was not involved in recent exhibition games. All right, so when contacted, the JFF said they never picked him because he was not involved in other practice games, other friendlies.
Well,
so that means they're lying then, because you are saying something different.
That might be. Look here. That might be one of the reasons that you can have more than one reasons for certain things, But look at another thing here now, quickly before we go on. A lot of people, the people who actually sat down and made the decisions to the team, were the assistant coach, the coach, and the technical director.
Mm-hmm.
Speid actually didn't take any part in the meeting, so that's why he's leaving himself open for a lawsuit right there.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Because there are the people in there who actually, even the coach, the new coach, the dentist, he was one of them that helped to eliminate certain names that basically.
Okay, so now start put life on the dentist now, and the dentist don't even have an interview as yet to defend himself.
Well, the dentist, anybody can ask the dentist if he was the one who eliminated Junior Fleming and eliminated Speedy, because he has been doing his work. Hold on, the dentist has been at work for a while now. So just to make it clear, he has been doing work he has been looking at the players already. Not meaning physically, but he has been doing his homework. The dentist actually, even though I might be criticizing him a bit, he seems like he is quite a bright young man. So he be carrying something different. That's why he's not going to be taking.
You don't become a dentist by being stupid,
personal and that sort of thing.
You don't become a dentist by being stupid,
No, I know. Actually, a dentist actually has a longer time in medical school than even a general practitioner.
Yes.
It's a specialist. He's quite bright. That is obvious. That's why he basically is even carrying his team. He's not taking any chances to make the JFF saddle him with some mediocre people. Because a lot of people don't know if they have realized that the entire JFF staff have relocated down to Mount Pleasant because the word was on the road already. They knew. Okay,
so guys, for The content, no crack fans. 150 people here. Thanks very much. If you guys just touch the like button and touch the subscription button, I am having 2,000 people here. If you just touch the subscribe button, we get to the 2,000 mark. So just keep on smashing the subscribe button and sharing the video around and tell everybody that I'm back in full effect. All right. So the smash the like button get us over 150 there. But what I'm going to say then, since Mr. Leader said the coach was influential in picking this team and making the decision of leaving out some of these players, then better tie me up and don't send me a link to get into the first press conference, because I'm going to go there straightforward and ask him. But they're going to hide. They're going to make sure they blackball me from it. So make sure to start go everywhere and say free JD, and make sure them send me the link for the press conference, because I'm going to go there and make his life miserable, because I'm going to ask the question. I ask him, how can he make a decision on Mr. Blake, and who influenced him to make that decision on Mr. Blake to remove him? Even though I am not the biggest fan of Mr. Blake, because I do believe that he made some statements in the past that would come off divisive towards making Jamaica, which is out of many one people and not out of every land people. Because that's the new motto when it comes on to Jamaica football, you know, out of every land people, not one people, land people. So you have to be on the land to become a true Jamaican. That's the overall situation. So out of many one people, we want to put it back to. You get me? And Blake always come off like that personnel. So I don't respect his take always, but this time we have to ask the necessary question. You get me? Yes, man. Free JD, man. You know, make sure them send me the invitation to go there, because I'm me alone have the balls to ask him that in his face, because I want to know. So the new motto for the Reggae Boyz is out of every land, LAND people. It not go no other way, because you realize now it's a land personnel not being picked, and here the chaos going on and everything up bumble down. Mikel Antonio was not selected for a Jamaican team. One of the biggest footballer in his prime a Jamaica could ever select in their history. And you remember that occasion, Leader, people come out and said he's not committed, and then they had to come out after I did the investigation. The JFF had to come out and say sorry because they made a mistake, and people tell him not to come, to turn back. When they already stated the guy name, you know.
Look here, that was the prerogative of the coach at the time, and I think, to be honest, let me tell you something. Like it or not, I'm going to say something very controversial here now. That even though I agree that the JFF did the right thing in including him, but they should not have interfered. If Tapper Whitmore said he did not want Antonio, why did they interfere and include him? They should not have done that. Tapper Whitmore said, and I'm going to quote it. I'm going to quote now, and I can tell you, Tapper Whitmore can't sue me over this. Tapper Whitmore basically said that he is basically, even in prime, better than Antonio. Antonio not good. So I can tell you this, right? So, you know, if the JFF never should have interfered and included, but what happened? Somebody dropped out of the team and they used that opportunity to insert Antonio, although the coach was not interested in him. So a lot of people forget certain things.
No, a lot of people get beaten, but remember they had come out and said Mikel Antonio turned down the call up.
No. They should not have listen, they should not have interfered. No, what they do, you know, is they don't let any of them let people know what's the reason why they are not selected. They are not obliged to say, right? To say why somebody is not selected or whatever.
You know this, guys. No, but Leader, we keep on spinning certain things, but they are not obligated to the public to say anything. You know, JFF is not a private organization, you know, guys.
Actually, it is.
They are not a private organization, and I'm going to bring the proof to show you. I'm going to show you what is private and what is public and what is the national national situation. I'm going to bring all of that. There are private situations inside the organization, but JFF is not. And I said it twice, not. And I'm going to bring the proof. And me and Leader will war about that because I'm going to come and change his mind. All right, Leader. Don't worry yourself.
JD,
doing my research.
Quick thing to our comment. Although Tapper statement sounds away, Trevor Pessoas is saying something. Yeah, he made the statement, but maybe in his mind and his style of play at the time, it might be it's looking same better than Antonio. But as I said, I'm saying it again.
Who is better than Antonio? Who is better? Who you said? Who you said? Tapa said he himself is better than Antonio.
Coach said he himself, yes.
Okay.
That him better than Antonio. Antonio not good. But as I said, who knows? Maybe in his prime, maybe he was. I don't know. You know.
At no point in football lives, Theodore Whitmore was better than Antonio. We have to be.
I don't know.
No, I watched him.
Position.
Yes, I watched him. And so you have to start going to football. How good of a midfielder Theodore Whitmore was compared to how good of a right back or a striker Mikel Antonio is. Not in a million year. Whitmore was even comparable as a midfielder to on a world stage, guys, to Mikel Antonio as a forward. You hear Pep Guardiola, one of the greatest coach, coming out saying that this man on his day you cannot mark him. He's pretty much unstoppable. Whoever said that about Whitmore? Whoever said that about Whitmore, brother? Whitmore go out England and cannot even get game. So if people tell you the truth.
Look here, to be honest, and I'm going back Whitmore a little bit here. Whitmore does have 2 World Cup goals. Antonio doesn't have it.
Oh, okay, but you have to be at the World Cup to score. Lying by omission is a thing. So he's lying by omission because the next man was not at a World Cup. So the next man can say, score how much million Premier League goals and European goals. How much goals you score in a Premier League and Europe?
The next man has played at the highest level. He has played at the highest level and has scored goals at the highest level. Not many people can attest to that.
No.
Maybe that's what Chapa was alluded. I don't know. But as it is though, the JFF should have allowed that matter there and not even interfered with Kappa by inserting Antonio, in the team.
Okay.
But as I said, who knows? If he inserted Antonio did save Whitmore. So he didn't really save him.
So you're admitting that the JFF broke one of the normal clause that they should never broken. You're right.
No, let me tell you what they do. When say you have to pick 24 players and then the coach names 20 that he say he needs, and then there is uncertain they have maybe 3 more, then now they will step in and say, hold on, what about this man? And then that's how they will get their influence to get a 1 or 2 in there after the coach names it side. But the thing is, if you notice, when a lot of these overseas players come, the previous coach hardly even paid them any mind. Time really wasn't him. You understand? He has his own opinion. But then again, we're not going to talk badly about the gentleman. The gentleman has moved on. So let's forget about that.
Okay. Well, it only goes to show that and that's why we wanted to talk about the coach, because as this is the next one right here, guys. As you're coming, we have 170 people here and we're on 122 likes. So that means you don't want the content no crack every morning. You understand me? Because if we want at least 200 likes on the video and you don't get it up to that, that showcase you don't want it back. But at least we have 120 people that's solid so far. The next rest of people that comes to fast, make sure you get in line with the content no crack, and make sure to subscribe as well in that time and turn the notifications on so you know exactly when we're going to turn up, because sometimes you're not going to turn up at 1 o'clock. We might turn up 3 o'clock and it's still morning time. All right. Content no crack. That is the new name. Yes. So the coach here, they said rough ride. New coach appears to set for tough start at Reggae Boyz position. Friendly appears uncertain. All right. Then they're gonna give additional ticks. I don't have that. Someone just jump on the thing because for some reason they want money from us and I'm not gonna pay the Gleaner $1. Yes, so go on this article, rough ride for them, screenshot it, send it to me, and then I will read it out right there. So anyone viewing it, just go on it, send it to my socials. I will put it right here for you to get the number. Yes, so you can just call him or text in, all right? Yes. Man from Portland to free JD. Yeah. Bar you from interview with the coach. No, I'm saying if they are going to do it, because remember, this is a show that they're watching. This is a show that everybody watching. It's me, I am the problem, and I realize now everybody's saying the same thing now. All of a sudden, what I've been saying for 2 years. Anytime big problems start happening, everybody starts saying the same thing as me. You get me? Yes. So they are gonna bar me now. So if I don't get a invite to the press conference, then I know that that's how it's set. Because I should be able to speak. I am the biggest personnel when it comes on to popularity. So and asking questions and be serious. So I want them to give me a link, and I will make sure I spend my time to go there and ask this man how influential he was in towards the selection process this time around. All right, Connecticut calling in. Connecticut, you can't call in like that. I have to add it to the call because leader he's here. All right, so let me add it to the call. So the start now with you saying that, leader. How problematic that is for the coach coming in. If he had to literally exclude people of main power in the team from early. And what type of reception he's going to get for the rest of the players. Are you not forcing a boycott or forcing people to down tools? Let me know.
No. Okay. JD. Let me just call one particular name in this team here that he just came out of the blue and I don't hear anybody talking about it. John Russell.
Yes, but bringing in one player and having 7 players that...
Was he on anybody's radar?
Yes.
Was he on anybody's radar?
Yes. Cataract talked about him. Jason Guna talked about him. A lot of people talk about him. Remember, we are way more educated than the JFF.
Let me just expand. Do you know, JD, who contacted John Russell and invited him to the team?
Yes. I've heard that it is the coach. So we don't know what true it is. Maybe that can be spilling out.
No. I can confirm. You can, if you get on, anybody can ask the coach. This is one of the part of the pieces of his puzzle that he's putting into place. He's going to be selecting the types of player. We might not see it. We're not going to see it right away. But I imagine by at least a year's time, we're going to see all of the pieces in place. This is one of the first pieces that he has selected. This guy is 6'4", number 6. We have never thought about this guy, and he's 22 years old. This is one of the first pieces.
And Devon said it as well. So add Devon to the list. Devon said it as well. So a lot of people been talking about this kid. So it's not like he wasn't not on any radar. There is no player that JFF will bring in the team that weren't on someone else's radar.
Well, this is one that for me came out of the blue because when everybody has been making CDMs, we have heard a lot of other names, but this is the first one that the coach has gone for. And if you look at one of the things that the coach, when he makes statements previously in Iceland, he prefers to go for the committed players rather than, listen now, taking players that might disrupt the proper harmony in the team. So I'm just saying this now, that a lot of players like Mr. Blake need to look at themselves. It's out there that the coach, you
cannot talk about just Blake only when you talk about people come out and make statements. So remember, Leon Bailey came out to make statements, came out talking about people act like them bigger than the team are rare. So that means Leon Bailey will get penalized for that. Damian Lowe that came out and make statements before. So Leon Bailey and Damian Lowe came out before and make statements that are detrimental towards teams' moral. Will those guys get penalized just like Blake?
Hold on there. Jerry, when did Liam Bailey make that statement?
Liam Bailey made that statement right after he came on. Everyone in the chat can attest to that. Am I lying, guys? Liam Bailey, so where you at, leader? It's like you now follow the stories.
No, hold on there. When you say people acting as if they're bigger than the team, what does that mean?
No, so I'm asking if it no matter how it sounds, because what you guys are ridiculing Blake for is to say that Blake came out and make a divisive statement. So even if he's correct or not, it's a divisiveness you're talking about. So that means Leon Bailey should be held to the same stake. Damian Lowe should be held at the same stake as Blake here.
Well, look here. I don't know if you remember also before. When the players were being there's an influx of players, Blake came out before and said that we did not need any overseas.
Yes, but you're going to talk about Bailey never said Bailey never came out. No, before Blake said that. I'm going to show you how people can scan. So this is a Blake fight against This is a Blake fight against guys. Listen to this. Bailey came out and said, we not qualify because every time Bailey came out first, Bailey first came out with a statement, I had it on my first channel, he came out and said that Jamaica, if Jamaica don't qualify, it is the JFF fault because every time them a chop and change. So him come out first and never want more people in the team or drip feed people in the team. He said it first, But everyone go with only what Blake said after because Blake interview seems like he.
Hold on. When Blake also made the statement, right?
Yeah, but Bailey made it before him. So why is it Blake is always a personal, everybody a chuck on? Bailey made the same statement.
He has been doing it over and over. You have look here, JD. This is like somebody working at your office. And every day I'm coming into the office and you are the boss of the office. And him look at you and say, the boss is an idiot. And him do it about 4 times passing you and passing you this and say, the boss is an idiot. How long would you keep before you do some sort
tell the people the truth. Tell the truth. Yeah, I understand where you're coming from now. So if Blake made around 4 or 5 statements in the public. Bailey made around 3 statements. That's too short of it. And I thought that Bailey's third statement was very much divisive. No one took action for it. The reason why I think this problem is causing at this point, it is because of an altercation. So they realize that Blake is a person that will stand up and challenge things. That's why they want to get rid of him. I know you're going to agree with that because you're not telling people what happened in Suriname. You thought that what happened in Suriname as a strong.
I mentioned it yesterday. I reminded everybody yesterday.
That as a strong part to make the decision.
From the team.
What happened in Suriname as a strong... No, but not just to walk away. You need to tell the people exactly what happened overall. That was a strong part. So be honest, guys. Even if Blake never really said much, they had a way to take him out of the team. That is what I'm trying to come to you with. They were going to get him out of the team regardless. Yes.
The Suriname thing is also the reason why Paul Hall did not get reappointed. One of the reasons. And then now when he asked for the Miami residents or the Florida residents, that just helped to make them sink him because they already had something over his head because he resigned and sided with the players in Suriname. That Suriname thing, it looks like...
but what about the fighting that took place? What about the fighting that took place that I got from Suriname personnel? Nobody from Jamaica told me that. And nobody not going to talk about that, because person from Suriname told me that people fought there, Personnels ended up in fight, fist fight, all right? Yes. Hold on, Connecticut. Mr. Leader is on the line, but let him finish and they can come in, Carla.
Well, what we can say is that, what happened there? Well, I suppose...
So is that influential towards...
The Point is a very large man, so he can defend himself. Okay. I don't know.
Yeah, so no, people not from Jamaica told me how it go. And I think these are the things that influencing the decision making. All right? Not care where you're going to say, leader, you try to spin around things. That is what helping the decision. They wanted to take him out of the team. This situation is totally different. We never had a coach just coming in, no Adidas contract. But Demo, I'm talking about I'm just trying to show you that the Blake situation, Demo, that maybe you never know about. I think it's not just what he said this time. This is just the final part. They realize that it's going over. It's getting to a person a stage that he has too much power. You understand me? And that is the problem. Because if you're going to physically get involved with people, that's going to come out different. You get me? Yes. So that's the problem. I think push this decision more than anything else. That's all I'm trying to say, leader. I'm trying to make the fans know that it's not just coming off. No, this man talk out the other day about the coach coming in. I think it has to do with whatever took place in Suriname more than anything else. What say you
just use everything on here. Look here. It's like you made one infraction, you made another infraction, and you are. If you notice, hold on, JD. Let me just make something quickly. A quick thing I've noticed. Since I don't want to really go back to Mr. Whitmore, but have you noticed that the team last year, right? That we have noticed, we have heard. I don't have heard it officially that Cameron Lawrence has disappeared.
Yes.
Alpha Spoil has disappeared. O'Neal Fisher has disappeared. Javon East, Javon Watson, um, Devon Williams. We are basically just looking now at a gang of how many? Shemar Nicholson, Damian Lowe. I think that's it. I think the gang has been broken up. That's all I can say. The organizers of the maybe the union have been busted. I don't know. Because the lone voice there right now is, as far as I know, will be Damian Lowe.
Okay, and how much more passes he has before they get rid of him? None. If he makes one more statement, that's it for him.
I think Damian want more than anything else to play in a World Cup, you know. So if you notice, I don't know if you notice, it's been a while since I've heard Damian make any comments. You notice it that it's been a while. He has tried to be there and thereabouts.
Okay.
And as I think with all of this happening now with the captain, there's a way. Let me tell you one thing I've learned in football as a manager, right?
Yes.
When you have a disruptive
and then
force in the team,
once leader finishes, they come in.
You literally cut the throat of the divisive force to make everybody else get in line. So I've had that with players that have been in my team, and they are disruptive. And sometimes I don't use the best player sometimes, but I use sometimes maybe a close to one of those top players, and I cut them. Right? And after I cut them, normally when people say, wait, if JD can get cut from the team, you better watch yourself. And it normally works. This is a classic thing.
Okay. So like how we are privy to all of these inside information, and we clearly catch these guys in previous lies after lies. How confident you can be in them going forward when you know the information, the truth, and then you're looking at the statements on the news? How confident can you be in these guys to say that they're going to do something good going forward? Just answer that, and then we can bring in the Connecticut caller, then we can continue back our show.
Okay. Yeah. I have to cut now too anyway.
Yes, no problem.
Look here. Let me just take it. When I said this bunch, we're talking about the JFF, right?
Yes.
Okay, let me show you. The best thing that is happening now is that we have a new coach with his own panel, right? The problem is that election is coming up next year, but say the election comes next year and you bring in JD as a president, what would change, JD?
Nothing will change, but if it does bring in a president, nothing will change.
You know why, JD? Because the presidents for the various parishes are still going to be there. They are still going to hold sway. They are the ones. The president literally have no power. If the board wants to do, because look at the other day. I just go back to the Tapper Whitmore thing. When you had some people there that wanted him gone, but because they are so democratic now, they are leaving from something where there's an autocratic leader and the captain who got things done and made sure things were done, to a democratic leader now who they have there, who is a nice man, a meat inspector. Very good, very nice man. He'd sit down, play some dominoes, you'd have him over at your barbecue, but he's not that firm type of leader, right?
Okay.
And easily manipulated by others. So at this stage, nothing not going to change in the JFF when election comes next year, because the actual board, unless you change the parish presidents, and all parish presidents don't come up for election in 1 year. So I can tell you, it is almost an exercise in futility to try to think about change. If you change the president, it makes no difference unless what they should have done is change the voting inside the parishes, where somebody can make people that play corner league and thing, and them just literally pop up and then make up them own list. That's where they need to make the cleaning up. The president is the least. Because the president technically, he can't select players. He can't decide. He actually have almost no power.
Okay,
you understand?
fair
He really has no power.
Fair enough, fair enough. All right, then, leader, we don't want to take you up. We know it's the morning content, no crack. Guys, as they come in, smash the like button. Yes, Demo. What I've gotten from Suriname, yes, there were some altercation, and it looks like he was the one involved in the altercation. I never got the other party. 1 second, I'm just later, big boss. I never got the other party that he was in a problem with, and they had to try to force him to get to a different hotel at the time. I thought in the end he ended up stayed at that hotel, but it was a big fuss and ruckus at the time. Yes, and I got it from Suriname personnel, nobody of Jamaica. Yes, I got it from directly Suriname, and I came out at the same time and said it. So I do believe from that point, it looks like they have some personal issue with him, based on how he acts the last time. He never, when they said he was sick, he was not sick. Why he played? No, it has nothing to do. Why he was actually absent. I thought that he said he's not going to play because he's standing for something. But they came out and spin it in the public. And guys, this is what we have to ask you guys. Remember when we got the Uruguay game, and the Uruguay came out and said that Jamaica wanted to give them a half a team that nobody interested in. Right? And explain the condition, what they signed up for. When we report it in the public for Jamaica, we are saying completely different things. And even with the Suriname conversation, that's when we know that it was true. Because Paula said he was not going to send his team to go and play an ex-friendly that was not assigned by him. So most of these things, I'm telling you, Demo, they are in the ranks just like how the players them complaining. They are in the ranks because they are doing things that they are pushing people to an extreme to fulfill their way of maybe trying to clear up their debts and things. They are trying to force people to do things that is not always beneficial towards the players them too. So the players them have a right to really rebel if you look at it from that side. That's why I always put 5-6 stories in one, because I keep all the records and then we can put it together. And based on what I'm saying, what I'm seeing here, it's not just Blake alone you can blame for this demo. You have to blame them as well because they are forcing the person in a position in situation because the man them can't come from Suriname, one thing. So how they are going to get to play a Uruguay game if they can't even pay their own playing fee to leave from Suriname? And where would that money that they gave you at first at start that security money went where that went that they couldn't fulfill that obligation, so you have to get the match cancelled and they disrespected in the public. Go ahead, Connecticut. I'm just asking those questions, guys. We're gonna go up to 2.5 hours, so we still have an hour left. So we're gonna make a call in, but I'm just trying to show you how much things going on, guys. This federation is not going to stop for now. Continue, Carla. Sorry about that, yeah. Sorry to hold you on the line so long.
Good morning. The content really crack.
Yes, man. The content fire, man.
But yeah. So first of all, good morning to the viewers. My first statement is I disagree with Andre Blake's tweet, but I also agree with his tweet. JFF on certain people, like Dalton who was there. From the situation that went down in Suriname where allegedly Blake thumped off Mr. Windface. I
never knew who he got in fight with, but through the Surinamese that told me that is a high ranking and I'm not going to give any information because you guys are too fast. What told me what went on? Because guys, they weren't going to play the game, none at all. In Suriname, they weren't going to play the game. I never heard a leader said this. They weren't going to play the game, none at all in Suriname. None at all. I can't understand how leader said he knows everything and leader don't know this. They weren't going to play the game inside Suriname, none at all. Remember, I said that. They weren't going to play the game, none at all. They had to beg them to play the game inside Suriname. And even Suriname themselves have to actually agree with the time. You understand me? Because they had to push back the time as well. Remember, all of that thing took place. And no one came out and clear up all of those problems. You get me?
Yeah, because them not when certain things happen, them try to cover it up. But like me that said, allegedly, Mr. Wint get him face stump off, which he kind of deserved it in a way because them play too much game and treat the players as if they're kids, like them are some 16-year-old and everything them say them have to do. So a long time they want to get Blake out of the team. Um, so it's like him being omitted is not a shock to me. But at the same time, you can't expect the players when the players them talk up in a JD, people pay the most attention once you see a star player say, okay, this is what's going on. People pay most attention. So them no want the player them attack. That's why them have these clause in the contract where they're trying to limit the amount of public statements the players make
Mm-hmm.
regarding the JFF and JFF business. So that's the first thing me do want to get out there. Also, the leader did say something that kind of triggered me this morning, which is the main reason why I called it.
Mm-hmm.
JD, you see, when it comes to Jamaica's national team, if they're going to pick a local coach, that coach has to have traveled for some period throughout his coaching career, learn about different cultures, learn um learn about accepting people regardless of where they are from, learn about being open-minded. Tapper Whitmore allegedly stated that he was better than Michael Antonio in his prime because he scored two World Cup goals back in 1998. And I am here to say the two Gold Cup goals that you scored, Tapper Whitmore, back in 1998 is not comparable to the 21st century where you have players playing in the Premier League. The Premier League is I if I could be fair, the Premier League is on the same level as the FIFA World Cup because all the like 50% or over 50% of the players who play in the FIFA World Cup, they're playing in the Premier League. So how can you come out and say that you are better than Michael Antonio because you scored two
But I
World
told
Cup
you.
goals back in 1992, and Michael
But
Antonio is a
bossy, but you
beast.
never. But if you listen to my speech after that, when I said in Jamaica, especially in the national team, it's not out of many one people. It's out of many land people. LAND. So when you're English, you're not at the same level. Imagine Mikel Antonio weren't they came out and said they made the blunder of excluding this man because of some error. Someone said told him to stay. It's on TVJ. Go and check it yourself. And nobody create a ruckus. You know what they did before? They made videos to say that he was not committed. They were quick to
Yeah, I
say he's not
remember.
committed more than
I
when they found
remember.
out that it's actually a lie. No one came out and said, Bono the JFF, and they need to make sure they tell the guy sorry and make sure we can make a good bridge between you and the English personnel. They did not do that. So it's always about out of many land people because we have to always compare ourselves to someone else to say that oh we are good. It's because opportunities of the Englishman and why we are not good as them, and that's what the coach brought the last time, which is divisive. When we should have just loved the person as them coming in and say that they are English, but we have ghetto in England just the same. We have ghetto in England
JD,
just the same. You
JD,
get me?
it's not about opportunity. They're forcing players in recent times. They force players in the team, and as a result, they got MLS contract or USL contract, and they can't even get games in the USL. Some of them have to pack up and go back to playing Premier League a yard. So it's not about opportunity.
Okay.
This has nothing to do with opportunity. If you are talented, the talent shows.
Liam
If you're
Bailey in the
not
Premier
good
League.
enough,
Liam Bailey in the Premier
if
League,
you're
but
not good enough,
Liam Bailey in the
you're
Premier
not get.
League. So and Liam Bailey is from Jamaica, but they're gonna say because he left to Belgium and get the opportunity early. I'm gonna listen to me, no, man. If you ever listen to Jamaica news, go on what you call it? Where you call it that station? What you call it? That station man that always posts Sportsmax. You would have
Yeah,
swear that the English guys them can't play football. You would have swear that the English guys them cannot play football and others opportunity. Brother, yo,
JD. Okay, let me say this. The reason why I don't watch some of those programs is because when you listen to it, you would think they're living in a different universe, like an alternate universe, where people who are actually talented, to them, oh, they're not really talented. but a couple rocks from around there so who can't even keep the ball or control the ball is supposedly better than this person. And if they feel certain players and put them on in a game against certain teams, the score end up be 6-0 or more. So it's like this whole argument. That's why I don't even pay attention to it. And they need to get out of this mentality of thinking they're better than somebody, even when people not even competing with them. Most of
Thank you
these
very
people,
much.
they're
And
just playing.
that is the attitude I
They're just
want. That is the attitude I want all Jamaicans to have. Remember, we have the experience to go overseas and see it. Stop trying to be the best. Just trying to enter. Try to enter first. Because 90% of us not even get the opportunity because of our attitude. So stop trying to be the best, trying to actually have an application towards entering. And then you can aspire to be great. But you cannot be great if you cannot reach there. So if you're going to be telling people that you're better than other people, and then you come in with that attitude, let me use a pretty much analogy here. For instance, you're going on a trials, and you're acting like you're better than everyone in the first team, and you don't kick the ball yesterday, you don't want to go on the field. You don't believe that the attitude of the personal, the talent identifier would be different. It's going to be different. So even if you have even if you have the equal talent as the next man that coming to try out, he's not going to give you the spot. You know why? Because he realized you're going to be divisive. So the
yeah.
culture that we're trying to breed is a divisive culture naturally, because we're coming in to act a certain way when we don't have the accolades to back that certain way. So we have to change that attitude, or else we can't reach the way. We cannot
I
reach
agree.
anywhere. We
I
cannot
agree.
reach anywhere.
Yeah, that's the mentality that's destroying the very fabric of Jamaican society.
Yeah, man, I
Because
agree with you. I agree with you on that part. People disagree with you on the Premier League being on the same level as the World Cup. I understand what he was trying to say, because he's trying to say that the best set of players in the world, majority of them ended up in the Premier League, and that is true. But maybe it doesn't have all the best set of players then, because you have Germany
okay,
that picks
all right,
all the
JD. So
best set of
ask
players
them
from
this,
everywhere else.
JD.
Yes, I understand where you're coming from, just the same though.
JD. So ask them this. So are they saying that Tapa Whitmore is better than Antonio in his prime? Because compare my statement versus what they are saying. Technically, if you think about it, the World Cup is on the same level as the Premier League, because over 50% of the players who play in the World Cup every 4 years are from the Premier League. So if they're saying I am wrong, they would be by default saying that Tapa Whitmore is correct. Am I right?
All right. That's going on a different road, So I am not going to take on that war now, because we have to save the content, no crack, for an extreme as well too. All right. Yes. So yeah, man. Big up, Carla. Big up. You made some good points. But because we have Jermaine Badman Miller, they're on the line of wait.
All
Yeah,
right,
man.
cool.
So
Lick a bit.
yeah, we'll chop it up. Yeah. Respect.
All right, cool.
All right, so we're gonna take some comments, and definitely, guys, Travis, you said don't this. You're not gonna diss anybody. You don't want nobody diss in the comments. So stop these people, like Travis, man. Good lord, man. And guys, as you know, make sure to subscribe. Let we get to 2,000 very fast. All right, because we know a lot of you guys checking out, but you know, guy can avoid the content, no crack. But you can't avoid it for long. All right, Ian, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Jeremy Miller, call you whenever you're ready. Yes, and you're saying Jason said Paris gone, Kiev, Shamar gone, Spartak, talent a talent, and will take you to your dream if you have the dedication to match it. Yes, but people like to hear that they are good when they are not good. You understand me? Because good has a lot of things to do with it. You understand me? If you have behavior problems, it's a part of football as well. Not because you can dribble through two cones. Simple means you're good. You're not good because you have behavior problems, and you might have IQ problems as well when it reach at the highest level, because you can dribble through the cone one time, but you cannot dribble through it 600 times consecutive. I've seen 2-year-old Pedri yesterday playing football, and you can realize that man has a IQ of 130, because even when he's not looking, he's actually seeing what's going on. The man playing through 4 or 5 players in 3 different zones, and he's 2 years old. So when we have 25 and hyping up, talk about we are good players, that we never have no development at 6 and 5, and I know nothing about football and I know nothing about football science, then we come and hype up ourselves. Where we are going to reach? Our attitude need to change. Because the truth is there and the truth exposes us every time we go overseas. We get a 6 months contract and come back our yard. Yes. Or we get a 1 year contract, come back our yard, or we don't reach nowhere none at all. And then we say people fight with. We have to find excuse. Or we do get in if we have certain talents, but we don't have the rest of the thing. Them IQ points towards football and also the behavior. So we end up flopping at the clubs then when we actually get into the clubs then. Because we want to go in the clubs and act like we're bigger than everybody else, and then the people don't want to work with us. So our attitude need to change. You understand me? Yes. Martin, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. How are you doing?
Yeah, JD, I'm a good man.
Yeah, man. So we have to beat the fire in the early morning, you know? Yeah, because we have to make people know that even if you claim to say you have talent, because remember, talent should be universal. Everyone has talent. Talent towards what?
Yeah.
Put context to that and everything flop. You don't have any eye bracket. We Jamaicans only choose words that we can exaggerate on. That's why we said talent, because it's a broad field. You understand me? Yes.
Let me show you one example. Say, yeah, sure a word, because they notice say from I like the big strong, and they notice say when they show the Jamaican and the diaspora say the big strong is a fake. Don't make the person tell you say Jamaica big strong. You know, she say don't hear it again.
Yes, man. From I come out and said, people was dissing me, you know, oh, you fight against Jamaica, you sell out through your their own white people, and you live big life. That's why you talk like that. I know everybody never come and say, JD, you was correct, you know, because when the big fast and actual Asians, them, that are not as financially sound as us, because Asian, if you don't know about 80 is running in crisis at this point. So we are better off, even though we are not the best set of personnels in the region, but we are still better off than 80. They are massively big, fast, and stronger than us. Genetically, food cali, every alley. All right? Yes.
Yeah, because no Jamaican can say 80 shouldn't win the under 20 match with we.
Even the startest Jamaican fans saying that even with 5 man, we don't know how in the world 80 never beat us. Because they just look superior than us.
Yeah, when we are watching match, me I say God help me, and I God really help me, because the youth, the 80 ball of them is, as I said, the IQ where you talk about, or this me call him, the IQ. As they can notice when them call up Jamaican baller we get bring through the system, them IQ is really low, because if you watch Green and them man them don't run in a space, them don't know how to pass a man where can go alright. So the defender big and stronger than him, and him don't know if it affect the defender weak fine. We don't know if them highlight that to the player them in the session by technical session them. But
I don't want to cut you, Martin. I don't want to cut you. Even Chucky Daly. Boy, I want to, you know, the content, no crack mornings are fire in a man. Anyways, want to bring up this conversation. Richie one day came on our show. I'm gonna show you how corrupted Jamaica football is. Richie came out one day because this is what caused the major blow up on YouTube, you know, between Mr. Speid's camp, Richie and Mr. Butler camp. Richie came up one day and said that the reason why he respects Whisper, and we don't want to go into the Whisper at the greatest thing conversation, but we have to give the youth respect. We have to give the youth respect. Because at that time, everyone was hyping up Richard King to be the best thing ever. So Richie come on the program and I try to explain how good he thinks his youth is. And he said one day they went and played Cavaliers. And Whisper literally tactically brought down King off his own, realized the leg that he's running off of, realized the leg that he left as his drag foot there, and completely embarrass him over and over. in on the
And which
pitch.
part
And
them come
because he
here
said
doing
that,
about
the man
15.
come out and start burn out Mr. Butler, burn out Mr. The little youth, everybody.
And say him don't watch Father. Here him no JD, him don't watch other team. Them money a joke kind of man say him don't watch other team, him only watch him play. So
And
why
here,
have
you know,
this back
Travis,
and forth?
whisper no good, still a play SBF, kiss me teeth. But he destroyed the king, the big
Yeah, and
player who
which
wanna
part
hype up
16
every
now.
day.
So
So
that's the
that
show
did
you.
that
So
mean,
how
is the
can you
truth,
say
you know.
that
And the youth can improvise on his own. So what that is showing me, the only thing that King Whisper has that none of them have, he's gone overseas
the
and learned
IQ?
overseas. So that
Yeah,
goes to
the
prove to
IQ.
me that the more opportunity you get as these youth that show promise, it's very good. Or maybe he's just a true talent and you said he's not good. Travis, you get me? So come on, man,
True.
come on. The youth still part.
Travis attack like Travis. You see people like Travis JD. To be honest, I watch them daily in I chat. You know, me not understand why them come. As me know, sometimes I wonder why them. Me know say everybody have them opinion, but when they have eyes, it just this when it come on to JFF stuff, JFF, it don't nobody enough to act like them don't know what going. Me hate when them come on the show and all leader me hear him yesterday from yesterday I go on all I question him and I
Yes,
bring in
yes.
what him want to talk about. Me not get it them why them a lie and we are see. Just come out with the two, no?
Yeah, but remember, you know, remember in
We go school.
but
We go
always
school,
remember
the
this.
overseas.
Martin, let me tell you this, Martin. In the world,
Hmm.
they have said that you only have 20% educated personnel in the world. You understand me? So one
Yeah,
in 5 personnel in the world is educated out of almost what
dedicated.
almost 8 billion, 7 billion odd.
Yeah,
Because the
almost 8
Chinese them are
billion.
breed
Yeah.
every minute. So it soon reach 8 billion. Don't worry yourself. So almost 8 billion. And they said 1 in 5 is educated. So it simply mean if you have 200 people on this channel, if you come out and spin the statement certain way, you're going to have out of the 200, 40 people understand what you're saying. And the rest of the people them sell the narrative. You ever hear somebody say something about you or you said something here, and when you go on the next channel and I listen to them, you realize the person has bring a complete different story because he's just not educated enough to bring the accurate statement, what you are trying to say.
Yeah.
But it's at his level of intelligence, he broke it down and then bring it to a next personnel and say complete garbage. So they know these things. I don't believe that they are so high-tech educated, you know, but I still believe that they know these manipulation techniques to get on. So they use these things. So they know that that's why you hear Miss Sidela said it. You can fool people sometimes, but not all the people all the time. You understand me? Or you can fool some people, but not all the people, and whatever the phrase is. You understand me? Just to show you that this is a thing in the world. And people of media stature know these things. You understand me? That's why I have to call them out and stand for the people that maybe can't think for themselves. That's why I'm present, you know, to do these things, you know. Sometimes people would bash me because it takes a while for them to understand what I'm saying. But as soon as the time proves, it will come up. Chinese, stop breeding. JD, stop these people about education, bro. You're wrong for that. Oh my God. Oh my God. So Travis, you don't understand nothing what I've just said. The man said I should stop these people about education. Travis, I've never this anybody. I've said about the world, Travis. Listen, Travis. You have a problem with listening. I've never said nothing. I've said about the world. The world, you have 7 billion, almost 8 billion people in the world. And they said 20% of the world is educated. So simply mean the educated personnel can process things a little bit better. I've never said who is in the 80% below. All right. So don't try to prove yourself in the 80% below, because I've never said anything. I've never dissed anybody in the chat. I've only used the chat as a bar to say that if 200 people in the chat, you're gonna have 8. If you put the same analogy towards it of the 8. Oh my God, Travis, good Lord, why you cannot process that yourself? I have not said anything bad, Travis. Oh my God.
Let me tell you why my react so, JD. Let me tell you why my react so.
Imaxit, you're full of style. Go on like, you know, do nothing. Travis, I've done nothing wrong. I've told you a statement that they can go on any worldwide and figure it out. Oh my God. Travis, Jesus Christ. The man are blame me for something that I've not said. You know what? I'm gonna change this to. All right, I will not say that because now you're gonna have takes to say. You know what? You Travis, me go for the war. Me have for the war because me have to call you and give a stern warning because you keep on a style me and I say me I do things when you lie. You tell Pamina, big man. I lie. Me tell Pamina. And everyone here understand what I'm saying. And Travis find a way how to say lie for me. You get me? Oh my God. It looks like he must okay. Duckland, I'm not gonna read out no more of his comments because Duckland said he sent up formula blood pressure. So that's what he goes on the shows to do, just cause chaos. Just go here, man, Travis.
Yeah.
Go on back at work, Travis. Go on back at work. Go on back at work, Travis. Because I've said something very much knowledgeable. But everybody understand. That's why no one tell me that. That's why no one in the chat said I'm disrespecting people. Say them don't. I don't know what is wrong with Travis. Go back and work, Travis.
But JD, you see with Jamaican people, them don't respect facts. You see with them respect gossip. You see if I give Jamaican people facts, then we literally go over the facts and go into their mind.
Oh my God! I can't believe this.
That's why you see my reaction when they bring facts. Because Jamaican people don't look on facts. They are telling because they read to the man and show them the facts. They must say, no, sir, that's not real.
Travis can just type in the man can just go on his computer and check these things if I'm talking foolishness, you know. And the man just choose to war with me.
You don't want that, JD.
And JD, are you cold? I'm in your beanie. I'm just protecting my shine head. Outside was actually raining at the time, and it's definitely colder now. I think it's dropping to closer to minus, maybe to 0 in the mornings now. Before it was like 30 going down to 15. Now it's like 50 or maybe 18 going down to 0 in the between the days. You understand me? So it's still colder. And then I think by the next 2 weeks, it's going to go down to minus. So I guess I'm going to be stuck in my beanie. So now I got tired for not seeing my ball head. JD, you see how Jamaicans stay. No sense. Oh my God. No, let me put up this, Errol said that, Errol McDonald said that it's not me. All right? Yes. Boston said Eddie said JD cold, I beat you. Wait, JD, a car we don't no. Oh God, I never me. I not me. JD, you see you are real Surinamese man. Oh my God. Duckland, I've never called anyone dunce. Oh my God. All right, Martin, finish your point, Martin, because if you make statement here, they're gonna say it's me. You understand me? They're gonna say it's me. They are trying to stop the flow of the content, no crack, making it the biggest Jamaican show, footballing related ever. They're trying to stop that. But guys, get me to 200 likes, and believe me, it's gonna reach there. Continue, Big Boss.
Yeah, I get the first the fact that 20% of the world educated more than the less 80% based on all the economy and the country located, the education system and the levels. So a man like Travis now, when you say that to him, he must say, no, sir, the boy I call me done. So you what me say to you? I say, all right, JD said that means say most the levels in the world are education, why 20% with them highly educated and the next 80 really they're behind based on the it can base everything on that, but him here say, this him say every Jamaican done car. And not even call Jamaica name, They say the world, And him put it in a Jamaican I say, him as the Jamaican done.
Travis! The man a beat, Travis!
The mindset of this man. Me at 25, I know say Travis much older than me.
Yeah, man, Travis around 48. Travis around 48, 50 because him go to England when him 18, around 1935. So Travis old. Travis old like we. And him love war. Yeah.
Me call him about there's something where I said the mind that the advance of them football when they come on to them IQ level. Me watch the Pedro. As I said about Pedro, the man IQ level is out of this world. If you put one Jamaica, me not bring no bother. If you put just one bother in the Caribbean, based on most of the country them were poor and them some then we got suffer. Worse Jamaican bother because we don't train through bother with IQ. And we train through bother with shift, pile, salad. Me go through school system now, JD. Me at 25, So me go through the recent one. Let me tell you what me see in a money cup. Because right now, if I go through the true school system, the amount of bother we go through each school system, you don't know where them bother they're there. I mean, I tell you some talent in the school. So that for sure is the Jamaica Football Federation not doing anything. Them not doing anything because them are make the talent them waste. One bother is when right and when name. Right with him. And him normally pay for Woolmans. And but I always talk about him say them take him from him club and put him a Cavalier. And him pay for Woolmans. You have one bother upon Ascot where me normally going in Bam Bam. Right was not in that man level. Them time at first Ascot with semi-final in a Manning Cup and Women's beat with quarter-final, and Women's beat with to go semi-finals. Literally that you see them in focus on the right ball of them, Jamaica would have some real talent. I mean, I understand all these man say them are businessmen. We got college, me no got college, and these man I take the wrong part. It's natural. If you want more money, they invest. Business is a risk. Them man don't want to invest, they want to scrape. So them not believe in an investment and every day them are come about. That's why I tell you that education. Sometimes you have to have understanding. Every day them come up to them qualify for this and qualify this. Me no qualify for nothing. But me definitely would if me this sit down on the board at JFF and me that look. Me would look for the long term when we invest in a young baller. So by the next 10 years, we have to sell baller for 20 million euro. 30 million euro. Club are sell ball for 20, 30, 15.
So you invest in the infrastructure rather than the 1-1 players that try to send go a Romania and send go space.
Them money, and that's why I'm upset when people defend them. Don't come tell me about fight against you. When they talk about fight, that's Jamaica, that's everything them say about fight against you, not everything in JD, that's I next find. Them say it in a politics, them say it in a school, them say it in a sports, them say it in a everything. If a person say one comment, yeah, fight against you. So that's why the youth them are kill them have now in Jamaica. Because them protect the youth and we are do the when them say they are fight.
Fire, man. Real talk. Me sorry, me never have me.
Them are protect the youth and about fight again. Me tired. Oh, them are bash the England man them. Them are not used to. Why are Jamaican people? Why them so negative and the fault? So England have youth too.
Yeah. No, 55-year-old and 20-year-old them. Yeah, man. Yo, me I tell you say a powerful call, man, Marty, man. Powerful, man. Me can't. That's how we have to make everybody call you. Yo, powerful talk, Marty, man. I tell you, man, powerful talk about Big Boss.
And the next point to say, the next point too. You see, these things about opportunity. Me hate when people say that. You see, because everybody, me know say, only hear the names them in JD. Or me too, only hear the names that they want hear, JD, they saw thousands are used to go through the system. We get the opportunity when them go, they feel because them never fully ready. So what them a come talk about Jamaica now? And lie them a tell JD, enough youth them send over foreign. And them have to come back at Jamaica. Enough youth is just that we don't know the name them. Only one way we start up Manning Cup and them and we know the name them. But the look one them still, some look about the way in the midfield, them still go. And them have to come back in the system, them youth man are lied. It's just that them now show the facts. Because them don't like facts. Them just like gossip. Them don't work with facts, them look over facts. That's why them fight against you so because they bring too much facts and Jamaican people them don't like facts. Just like Travis in misunderstand because guess what? The mindset is wrong. He believes that you say Jamaican dons when you talk about the world and the facts.
And I've actually mentioned the world in the statement and never talked about Jamaica.
And they never call Jamaica name and look on the response when
yeah, so So it's true. Boy, I tell you, Martin is way worse than me with his talking situation. That this how Martin talk, Because Martin told you that he was going to be one of the men them go in the stadium and stand up, And he was one of the men them go in the stadium. And I have to still respect Martin and Teddy Lee Beer, up to this point because the man them say
yeah, man, JD, because you don't really believe. You see, me believe that TV, you see my father wrong. Me I tell him say wrong. When I time me tell him
Balakar,
say
you
wrong.
are one
And
call,
him
you know,
keep it.
Jamaica. Huh? What Balakar I talk about? Balakar, what kind of madness is that? I do it. Balakar, fix our statement. Finish your point.
Balakar say JD.
No, we don't hear Balakar say because he does write about things and we don't understand. So
No, you see them man they we are talking about.
no, you don't respond to Balakar until don't respond because no, we cannot decipher what Balakar said, so he's gonna rewrite and before we go into his conversation. All right, so we not gonna say nothing when he says. Just finish up a point, Martin, because we don't want the content no crack get too out of place for the second series, the second episode of the fireest content you can find on Jamaican Conversation. And you get to realize that I'm actually funnier than Cataract by no. I'm actually more vibesy because I know funny in the Jamaican language is not the same. So vibesy, all right? Yes. So smash that like button and just touch up that like button like how you touch up your lady, you know? If you're a man and if you're a lady, touch up that like button like how you touch up your man. You understand me? And the subscribe button as well. Never anywhere else in planet Earth and Jamaica. Because clearly Jamaica is different from the planet Earth, according to Travis. So when you're in Jamaica, touch up, do the same thing. And if you're in the world, do the same thing as well. Only where to find it. Yeah, man. So big up Martin, man. Thanks for the call, man. Believe me, man.
Yeah, man.
You give me faith. You give me faith sometimes for say that people actually thinks exactly like me out the box in Jamaica. Because sometimes, you know, people like Travis make me feel like say nobody think out the box and everybody's a sell the juice.
You know what they done for with YouTube? Me know say opinion right now, JD, because I that me notice now too when you give them so respect for the opinion, you look like the man them just want type something.
Okay, so Balakar they say me ask if the caller is no Balakar, nobody else the man that talk patois and Jamaican dialect patois as well. So he cannot be anywhere else. My lady can talk exactly like how everyone in Jamaica talks. You understand me? And because she's a bilingual.
Tell me from Manchester, man. Tell me, I one of them will hang up the banner in a stadium when everybody at talk about come. Some of them money where they find something just a chatty mode. Them a chatty mode. Them don't want nothing fix. Them a hypocrite. Them want mash up the youth. Them it burn me so bad. See me have a look of son right now in our office. They go tell me say if him better than some man because him doing a some club and him don't upset that club, they go pick him on the side and them people that in our chat are different people where I bring down youth we are bring down youth. Look who are bring down the youth on the bigger picture. Them man say them are elder, them go through life and me are just 25 and me not stop state. Them man mindset different. Look on the youth them where him struggle. Look on the youth where could I make it out because them get pushed because this man in a man club. That is right. That is a fight against youth. They bring one youth, but they fight against a thousand. That makes sense.
All right.
Don't bring a thousand.
All right, let me show this, Martin, before you go, because I heard Jeremy Miller wanted to call, but he never called in. But maybe he's waiting on the line, no problem. But look at this, back in the days, you had Wagga, you had Mr. Speid, you had Leader that you saw now. All of them money they were about when time we were breaking out as young kids. As I told him my story when I broke the record in B League basketball, score on 1 million points in one game because I was that athletic, you know. Yes, so people talking about big, fast, and strong. Oh my God! Yes, so I was that athletic.
I want to leave this 9 people in mind. Everybody,
no, but I was giving you a story. I was giving you a story. Now. See if you let me finish it up, it was connecting to yours. So when I left from basketball, go straight to Manning Cup, I went in the part of a Leader and Wagga and all of those guys, you know. The same Leader that you have here, you know. All right. We went into Manning Cup. You had Calabar and those schools that got preferential treatments and selection. When we were the ones winning everything. We were the one winning everything, beating the same players them, you know. And they were the ones making the selection at that time. And most of us that were the talents at the time never got picked. And Leader know that it's the truth. So I'm just trying to show you that. But look at it now, no? Now you have 20, 30 years after, not 30 years, but 20 odd years after, we come back here. We come back here, and I am the one talking for people to get chance in the team from right across the world. You know why? Because I was burnt from I was a kid and came here. You understand me? So that's why I'm always fighting for something, because I know the system has not changed. Because today we're still fighting for the right persons to be in the team. And 20 years ago, we were winning everything and couldn't be a part of the team. Remember that.
JD, that them my biggest problem. So me no wanna me not understand. Them are the biggest problem, JD. Look there as an example. Me have an example when me see it. Them are killing the youth. Them, I know we are trying to make the youth them work hard, try to do the right thing, because football is not in Jamaica. Stop make me tell you no. Me want the football going to Jamaica because me want to see my son can go through the system. But me want him go through the right system. Me don't want him go through no full system where they just teach him off the salad and pile. Me want him man have everything, so when he reach the age, me can work with him and him can find a club overseas in Europe. Me not in a them system where speed them in and the foolishness them only for themselves, JD, and it really sad. But my point is, let me show you something. Because me, everybody are happy about Bailey, but them, you see, that's why people don't think them. Some of them are just company showing a JD. But me don't say one they like, so they look. Some of them people are just there for no reason at all. You see, remember about that say, you know. Remember about that say when them bring Bailey, you know. The people them look on Bailey and say, man, average baller, you know, JD. Remember, you know, and them time them man way better than Poser if most of them baller with them having, you know. You see, Butler never they behind a Bailey, you know where Bailey would have they now? Not in the EPL. But them don't look on that. Them don't look on say Bailey go through the fight and Bailey was a joke. So who a fight against who? I know we on YouTube a fight against use them. And the people them in the same system a fight against the own use them because what? They want their money. And nobody can tell me Jamaica choose money over everything. That's why the crime are going so bad. So people like Travis cannot come up on the TV and come tell me, say, these mans are the right for the country. TikTok are the next one. Me talk to TikTok what they must say why me I start. Me I say because they start everybody and you never yet agree. Me never yet see agree on somebody shot why they always disagree. Why a person anybody will say them always right, them person is not good. Me stay far from people who always right, JD, because no man.
Yeah, but that's just TikTok. Right. You're not gonna get a sorry out of TikTok. Like I can say sorry. Yeah, sorry, I got that wrong. Where we are. Sorry, I maybe came up wrong. And you know, reason with even cataract situation today, they're not going. TikTok not gonna say that, and they're not gonna answer. Be honest, Martin. Good point, man. Good point. You need to call in the show a little bit more. All right.
Well, big up still.
Yeah. So yeah, man. All right, respect, big boss.
Yeah, big up.
All right, so that was Martin. This is what Jamaica is doing to a lot of us. So when we come here and be talking, it's just because we know what we're talking about. All right, we're not just some personnel that's not tied to this thing. So the fact that we can come here and help towards fixing Jamaica, it's a privilege to us. You understand me? That's why I could have easily well just said, all right, you know, I'm going to stream up my PlayStation and just start the new games that I've actually downloaded on the TV and start playing and don't come here. But because I know the people need the content, no crack, I said, all right, then I'm going to prioritize doing this one stream for today and maybe Manchester City because I have to see Haaland do his thing. Yes, but aside from that, let's see that shine marble head. It's a me. Oh, I have not said anything, big man. Big up yourself, Mark. Thanks for being here. Massive respect. All right, I'm not going to show no man my head. All right. Yes. Enough is enough. Enough is enough from this brother named Sean Bees. Ted Exter, massive respect. Thanks for being here. All right. Good morning. Today is Wednesday. It is Chevis day off. Oh God. Well, we have the erase Wednesday. We call it Thursday, Tuesday. The weather changed fast over there. Yeah. When I just came here. You had 5-6 different weather condition in one day. JD, me no know for sure. We really no have no sense. me know for sure we really have no sense, and we just done some fool. Jesus Christ. Yeah, troublemaker. Remember, guys. Our show is international. We cannot call ourselves fool. You know, yeah, and people think that we done some fool the whole away. You know? So we can't do that. Let us turn down the done some foolness. JD, long time Warren Barry get replaced. Talk about him. Not talk football with Jamaican people. Jesus God. All right, so and Travis cussed me out. Michael Sadler, thanks for being here. And guys, make sure to get the channel the video over 200 and 2,000. So this is the target, simple target. Real subscribers subscribe, because when real subscribers subscribe, it actually show in your videos. You understand me? So I want the real subscriber to subscribe to the channel, so that means they can come back to the content crack. You know, no crack. Sorry. That is why we can't implement what Marcus Garvey proposed a century ago. Unity. All right. Karim said, because me in the 20%, let me drink water and mind my business. What kind of skettle laugh that? Jesus Christ. So Dr. Hero, why are you coming here calling my laugh skettle? And Jesus Christ. Boy, the content, no crack is getting to what, you know. Maybe I have to pattern this show, you know. Teddy, Beer Lee. Oh, go on, big boss. What you doing? JD, TikTok going to beat because he is AI. Okay, he's no. Okay, Travis is 43, guys. So Travis is a little bit younger than what we thought. You know, sorry about that. All right. You young youths, internet all on go on up. I think you all are brighter than the world. No, Travis, no one said anyone is brighter than the world. They only came out and said 20% of the world is educated, Travis. All right? That's all. Nothing, Travis. And you talk about everything but and forget exactly what the person them saying. All right? Yes. Imaxit football. Oh, so now we know your age. You see, oh, the thing flip. No, I have not said anything. All right. So you can put all the measure into it. All right. Ease in. Romania, no. Okay. JD, can you do a survey on all the SBF coaches so we know what level of coaching education them have? Yes, we can do that. And we want to implement a weekly show too as well. We're going to give them a weekly crack of the Manning Cup. Don't worry, sir. We're not going to put out a billion video, but we might give you a weekly show if you require that, because at the end of the day, we can't be known by Manning Cup and then we kind of avoid the Manning Cup when that's what we were known for first. All right. As I told you, I would have been dead if it was Manning Cup, because it was Manning Cup. Let me go to Africa and those places free, you know, and a lot of kids in Jamaica cannot even come out of their own lanes, and I was one of those kids at that time, you know, and Manning Cup kind of bring that extra help to me, because I got the chance to play for a club at that time, an actual club from outside of my community, and it really put me out there. And if I wanted to excel in football, I could have done a little bit more inside the country. But at the time, I had a lot of friends that playing in the highest level, and they it never seems that they were making enough money. And I had the skill set to go and make whatever money I wanted to make in the country. So that's why I chose to go the route of doing other computing, like phone repairs, computing repairs, and also phone like I would say overall a repair analysis, a repair individual overall for a while. That's what I stuck to rather than the football inside, because it was not monetary enough, and at that time, you know, man's of responsibility, you know. Yes, so it was a problem at that time, you know. Sean Bass, Carla on point, and Travis said, Carla, go away, kiss my teeth. Everybody reach work early. Yeah, why? I don't know, you know, because everyone is here. So I guess we're gonna just make sure we do 40. We're gonna finish it on 3 hours. Done. And then we're done for the day on this channel. No more video. All right. So we're gonna leave the space for everybody else. All right. Yes. So at least the content no crack can survive. So if you see people uploading on our time, then we have to burn them out after that. Because if we give you the time to take the rest of the day, you should not be not sleeping in your bed because you need to rival the content no crack. All right? Yes. What is education? Good Lord, RR. My dad. Keep kissing your teeth. That gonna help your educate yourself. All right. JD, the recent emergence of academies like Phoenix Ballers, etc. Jamaica is improving the quality of football in Jamaica. Believe we have some young men coming. They're really good. Yes, I know about that. That's why I talked about the Realist Youth from before. But I'm trying to, and now they are trying to put restriction on those same personnels when they are not doing their job. Martin, real talk. Vibesy, vibesy. Oh my God, content no crack. Well, believe me, man. Believe me, it's gonna take off. Believe me, it's gonna take off. JD, it's a big mistake. You call this content crack. Look like some of them use. No, 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 no. Don't bother with it. Yes. All right. So Chevis Akos now. All right. Then we have Data Boss. Big up yourself, Data Champion. Oh, we don't see Data Boss. Where is Data Boss? Boston JD, you lie. Like oh your head ball, but you score 1 million points. Oh, beat Uno to stick winning. Big man. I've said I scored the most points in B League. You cannot counter that unless it has been broken. But my name would have been registered. Boss Thomas. Why you can't just go to the registration office and check it for yourself? And then when it's true, you come and give me respect. But because you want to fight against me, yes, you want to stay on that side. Waga Hunt, we're no different from Mr. Speid. Okay. In the conversation, I've literally told you the story at that time, because they were the decision makers at the time. JD, let your wife come talk, Pato. No, I will not do that. I will not do that. JD, you're all no. Guys, look, you can play Manning Cup at 16, 17, 18, 19. And 20 years, and 19 can be 39, 20 years and 15 can be 35, 20 years and 16 can be 36, 20 years and 14, if you skip one class and go to high school, can be 34. So what are you talking about? I'm not old, man of God. Thanks for being here. Yes, we had covered Mr. Speid claps back at Andre Blake, and we covered a lot in this video and had some revealing information as well. Yes. Bro, keep talking about what Andre Blake, the guy did the right thing. Yeah, but we discussed that, Big Boss. You just roll back the video and you get all the information. Nothing personal, B. Douglas. All right. Cas1 said, go on, put in the work. Yes, JD. Drop off son. Oh, okay. Yeah, man. Do your thing, man. Big live stream today. It's called the content no crack. What else you expect? Real talk, Carla. Speid don't like Butler player. Yeah, but we have explained that, Why? What did I say wrong for people to be out here saying why? So the dentist has a say in the squad now. Come like I'm a prophet. All right, Teddy. Teddy Bear Lee classing himself closer to the prophet side. Wow. Education is different from intelligence. But Teddy, we don't want to go to the statistic report of intelligence in the world. All right? Yes. And it might be harder for them to calculate that because you don't know how intelligent a man can be in a corner that you don't really did a survey on. All right? Yes. An overall survey on their entire country. Certain places people can't go. So it's not going to be accurate, but at least you can get the accuracy of the education because people have to sign up for that. And it's universal. You get the information universal. So it's kind of different. JD, if Tapa say better than Antonio, he need a yes, if he said that, he said that it's bad. Yes, JD, I want you to have Manning Cup coverage. So yes, man. And the other day we did Manning Cup, a lot of people turn up. You know what I've learned, guys? People only want to see me do everything. They want to see me just talk about Jamaica only. That's what I've realized, That's why they fight me so bad, You see, if I never talked about any other country and just talk about Jamaica, I'm on 75,000 subscribers already. People want me to do track and field when I said I don't know nothing about track and field. and I'm not going to talk about it. People telling me that I should talk about track and field. And no. We are going to stay on the content, no crack. Only football, because that's what we do. And only thing we would have pushed off to would have been basketball, because we had played basketball before. So that's why Marlon King better than Antonio. And then we have Black Stars Radio. Thanks very much for tuning in. All right. Yes, massive respect. All right. Man's had a lot of wife that. No, my God, why you don't stop your foolishness, Sean? I don't know why the Suriname is becoming rapidly Jamaican, Laugh out loud. Chat has no respect for JD. You can play even 21 because back then man used to play in other players' name. Okay, I was not 21. If that's what you're trying to insinuate there, little boss Thomas. But you're a boss. You're little Thomas. All right. Yes. Jeremy and Blake said, "Bless up, JD." There. All right. Massive respect. Loving the fact that all of you guys reached out early in the morning. Yes, man. I know it's 4 o'clock for me now, so it's not so early overall. Think it should be what 7 hours away. Should be 9 o'clock. You're in Jamaica right now, right? Let me know. Why is that? Why is that leader have two mouth people? Have two mouth. People should spend more time listening to him. It's like someone telling what to say. Don't you think? Okay, all right. So it's content, no crack. It's not safe over here. Jesus Christ. Then we have Charles Brahma checking in. JD, I'm going to the Chelsea AC Milan game next month. Hopefully, okay, wow. All right, no problem. Make sure to send me some information, some video footage so we can post up here. You get me? Black Stars Radio / Dre Dan. Okay, it is Dre Dan. Okay, because I thought it was Black Stars in the Ghanaian team. All right. Yes, 9 a.m. All right. Yeah, man. Love the fact that people stay with me, man. It's 2.5 hours now. So I'm gonna send in the comments now, guys, because this is the time to chop it up. Because we do 3 hours here, so we don't have to do anymore. You get me? Until maybe tomorrow again. Yes, and you guys can turn in notifications. Maybe I will turn up tonight to do the Manchester City game. Yes, and then when we do it over the next channel, we max it inside the comment section, the description, I should say. Then you can get the coverage for all other games, because we have to try. If we talk about football, we want to know what football actually is, and what football actually is not to look at Jamaica football. It's to look at the best football, and the best football is definitely outside Jamaica. And more outside Jamaica. Put it outside Jamaica. So if you're going to talk about in the Concacaf, you're going to talk about the MLS and also Mexico. So that is one. Then you have to, in Europe, you have to talk about England, Spain, Italy, Germany, Netherlands, Paris. That's France. France, I should say, and elsewhere. You have a lot of other leagues. So I would love for you guys to come back on my quest of conquering the rest of the world. Yes. Then you have Nick Brown. Thanks for being here. Nick Brown, why you not call in, man? And give the show some flavor, early morning style, so make sure to check in. All right, big boss. JD, do you think with the new coach we can finally win the Nations League and Gold Cup? No, not as yet. Not the immediate one, but maybe after this. JD, I talked to one of your childhood friend. He said you went to work on a cell phone because you have 2 left foot. Is that true? No, that is a lie. When I left 21 or so, I think around 21. That was a point when everyone going to Premier League are leaving the country to go elsewhere, because we had a lot of bright personnel in our squad there. So some of them become liars, I would say liars and other personnels. So they left out to go different places. Even with my basketball team, because when I saw Powers, an old man, at this point, I saw that they are doing good works in America. So it was not that. I just believe that I had three, four different other styles. You understand me? So I could have just depended on my family's things and monitor their business. I could have played football and I could have done my actual educational side. You understand me? So I had three different options. And look at it. I ended up did something completely different in the end. Still computer related. 11 a.m. in Suriname. All right. So JD, I heard injured players was picked in the squad. Can you talk about that? Yes, we had injured players in the squad because Latibodir he's coming. He should be coming off injury. But I don't know if a man will be coming off injury and then come straight in the squad. Oh, that makes sense. Damian Lowe, they said he missed his game last night. I don't know if he's going to recover in time. Shamar Nichols missed his Spartak Moscow game. We have reported that, so we don't know. We have to watch next week to see if he's going to come back. Dr. Glass, living up to be Dr. Glass. Evie's club wondering why Jamaica sending him invitation when they know that he's not playing. That's what they literally wrote in a Asban. They literally said they don't know why Jamaica sending them notification of this player. This player never played for the entire year. If not if he ever played football before. Because they know it's Dr. Glass, but for some reason, JFF know that he can play and he's fully fit. So they sent him a notification. And people that's fully fit never got any notification. So that's one. Then we have Dylan Barnes for QPR there. He seems to have a knock and he doesn't have a club at this point. So that's the next situation. So look how much players been named in the listing that has injury situation. And you get me? So how is it you don't keep up with that? And that is their problem, Asburn. So not just we on YouTube calling them out. This week, the JFF has gotten a beaten. England beat them. Sidela in America beat them. Blake beat them. The YouTuber them beat them as well. The fans them beat them. They have gotten a beaten this week. It's almost incredible. Yes, JD. Not to look in J. Yes, man. I will do the Manning Cup for JA, but I'm trying to tell people that when you're talking football, you cannot look at Jamaica to talk about football. You have to look at worldwide football, educate yourself on worldwide football, then return back to give information towards Jamaica football. I don't think you look in Jamaica for football because they don't even in the Concacaf they don't look in Jamaica for football, and that's no disrespect. That is just a fact, you know. Flavor. This coach will perform miracles. Okay. Big all JA ballers and overseas ballers. One Jamaica. All right. Okay. Yes, man, Errol. We are going to shut down the super content for now, and then we are going to re-inject it maybe tomorrow or so. Yes, you never may know. We need a new press officer. Oh God. All right. Don't trust speed one bit. Mr. Galaxy checking in. So guys, we should be passing 200 likes by now because we have 9 without the 200. So guys, I want to say we love the content. It's so bad and we don't pass 200. We know it's early morning, but come on, can do it, man. All right. Let me see how much views we get in the early morning. All right. Not bad at all. JD Conte reject Chelsea new contract. Okay, that is not bad. He might end up at City. JD, when is the press conference to introduce the new head coach? They said it's Friday. So that means they should be sending out information. But for some reason we have not gotten any. And it's what today is what? Wednesday. Good job, JD. Thank you, Only Dixon. I think this is a very much informative show, and Cataract is not here. And everyone checked in. Everything happened, and Cataract is not here. So it goes to show that Cataract can Cataract can join one show, not every show. You need the content, no crack, for JD alone and the subscribers, them, you know. Yes, JD, check out this young baller. Miles, Kai, I should say. Age 14. 14. All right. Nice. Manning Cup. All right. Big boss. Make sure when I'm doing my Manning Cup series, you know, make sure to turn up, you know, because you know me, I will cuss. All right. Watch the Argentina-Jamaica match. Will not be televised. JFF done with the beating from the bloggers. No. They can't stop that. Argentina not hiding nothing. Can somebody teach Mr. High Speed Chase the meaning of conflict of interest? I think this video, this statement that he made, prove that he doesn't know the meaning of conflict of interest. To be honest. But Jermaine Miller calling in now. Jermaine, we are here waiting for you for like 24 hours, and you're just turning up. You know?
No, man, I listen to you guys this morning. You would have nobody because you have the leader and I tell you the whole of the damn.
No, man, we came up and asked for you for a while, you know. So we're gonna give you the chance to say a piece. How you doing, big boss?
Quick liquor stuff. I heard you guys. I heard some people bash Blake and bash Leon Bailey and stuff like that. But you gotta take into context, right?
Nobody bashed Blake and Leon Bailey. No, Jermaine. Nobody bashed Blake and Leon Bailey. Nobody at all, Jermaine. And you alone hear that.
Bridget.
I'm me brought up to them. Nobody.
Have a sense of humor. Have a sense of humor. Have a sense of humor, boss. I don't mean it like that.
No, but no, Jermaine, them have a you have to understand, Jermaine, you have to read the room here. So when they call Leon Bailey and JD in the same statement, I'll pay a beat them get, even from nowhere. I want me to know what I want.
I got you.
So
I got
make
you.
sure
I
me
got
defend
you.
myself.
I got you. 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 But at the time when Leon Bailey made that statement, right? It was just a whole bunch of changes. Every game, 8 new players, 6 new players, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what he was saying was that, you know, if they did not make it onto the World Cup, it's a JFF fault, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that was fine. In my opinion, I don't think Blake have a problem with foreign players. I think the problem that Blake had was people just show up for certain games and they don't show up for you know what I mean? Because what he was saying, you know, well, he said several statements, but at one point he said if people want to come, if people want to play for the national team, they need to come. No, I kind of agree with that, right? Just don't show up when it's convenient and for you. On the other hand, no, we don't know if the
but
JFF
this is your problem in Germany. You say a whole heap of things. You say me for hold on. You say all of the things them and me can't fix your statements because you say a lot of things, you know. First thing when you come,
hold on. All right.
Hold on. You say a whole heap of things.
Finish and give it the mic.
No, we can't. You come like leader so. Or you come like leader so. Where you just want to say a bag of thing. Then me figure out half a way I say. Then me can't answer.
Finish my point and then me listen to you. And then listen to you. You know what I mean?
No, it should be one time. No, you can't do that. One point at a time.
Go ahead. All right, go ahead.
First thing, when it comes on to what we are saying is, Leon Bailey says that he get a little bashing for it and then go back. Blake says something, he gets completely scrutinized for it and then eventually got removed for it. So I'm asking, where is the consistency? That's all I'm asking for. Where is the consistency? Because Leon Bailey seems to be always making divisive statements, just like and Damian Lowe and Blake. So why is it only certain people get the axe and then certain people still get to stay? That's all I'm asking there, dear. And in terms of Mr. Blake's statement about the foreign players them coming in, that would have been, you can't say agree with it because you can agree with it. Don't get me wrong, you can agree with it. But where I'm gonna say the problem is you don't know the conditions around the players them coming in, because most of those players coming in, they tried to come in after because remember after he found out that Mikel Antonio tried to come here, Andre Gray tried to come here, Mr. Oldman Grant tried to come here, and none of them got in because they weren't.
What I just said to you.
So that means you cannot agree with Andre Blake's statement because
and that's what I was trying to say to you. Let me finish my statement. At the same point, I was trying to say, we don't know what's going on with the JFF because they cannot be trusted. They're liars. So at the same point, no, I'm not sure if Blake get the full statement. And then by listening to the Antonio stuff and a bunch of other players who said they did not get anything, they did not get a call. So that's my whole point that I'm trying to make, right? But the point, the major point that I want to make, right, was when Blake them and Damian Lowe them show the shenanigans that was going on behind the scene, right? Which a lot of us never really know what's going on, right? And he speak out, right? Lowe speak out the type when I'm have the video, the audio tape and all that, right? So if I'm gonna speak out, you know what I mean, because I heard that Speedy Williams, what the next one, Junior Flemings, a whole bunch of them, right? They call them rebels, right? Okay, if me have to be a rebel, and then if you make it, better for everybody, and you want to drop me, that's fine, But I just want, but here am I at now. I'm at this point now, right? And if we can do a reset, everybody come in, the JFF, everybody come in and look upon ourselves, look at our hands and listen, we all screwed up, right? As federation, as players and everybody. Let's go forward now. Forget the past. Let's hold each other accountable. JFF, we're going to do our part. Players, we're going to do our part. We're going to be transparent with everybody. If you're not in the program, you're not in the program. Flights, this, that, everything is going to be, it's going to be taken care of. Do you think that it's a possibility that we can go forward?
No, I don't. For what I do know, I think we are going to have a load of problem, and when this coach comes in, he's going to have a load of problem, and he has to make some decision where Jamaican people will eat him for a while, and if results does not go his way, he's going to be out the door within a year. But if results goes his way, he's going to have a new foot to stand on. So that it all comes down to the coach and results. That's the only thing can save this situation and this JFF. But once it doesn't go their way, the problem will continue, Jeremy. It's not going to stop. The problem will continue.
Wow.
Yes,
wow.
That's based on what I'm getting. It's going to continue. You saw Sidel statement, right? Like, I don't know what they're going to do on the 24th. I have to wait until the 24th to see what they're going to do, because this thing, it's just going to get worse, because if you have national players start writing to FIFA, they can cause problems just like Suriname, You understand me?
So if a national player write to FIFA, do they come in after certain complaints and listen to both
they can
parties?
take up the complaint in hand. Like if all of them complain, then they're going to put it to the board, the voters inside JFF, and if they vote for no confidence, they throw out the JFF instant. And then they come in and put a temporary board in and then force an election immediately. So we don't have to wait on 1 year. It's just people. It's just a fact. The players that need to start talking to people inside the JFF to say they have a vote of no confidence. Once FIFA sent a letter to them and said, "Are you guys in league with what's going on there?" And if the guys them around, not the president, but everyone else says out of the 13 people, 7 said no. Then all of a sudden the JFF does not exist anymore until the time comes for them to do a next election. And then people have a chance to set up, and then at the same time FIFA will be auditing everything, just like how they did Trinidad, just like how they did Suriname, and that they are doing Suriname now. So this is a perfect example for them to try and do something like that. That's why we never wanted the girls them to play, because that could have happened. You understand me?
Yes. Yeah, man. But I tell you, I listened to y'all. I've been listening to y'all, man. I listened to you guys all, all yesterday. You know what I'm saying? And when a certain person is not on the show run smooth, I ain't calling a name. The show run smooth and nice and neat.
Well, so we have a fire content for 2 hours 40 minutes. Once a certain man on the show.
Yeah, the show run nice and neat. But I'm kind of surprised. I believe one thing. I'm kind of surprised of leader this morning. Was that leader on this morning?
Yes.
The same leader that was gonna protest against JFF.
Yes, leader in protesting
But
against
he
no
sound
JFF.
like a completely 360 person now. He sound like he's with the JFF now. I don't understand that.
Yes, get used to it.
I swear to God, it sound like he was at the board sitting down and listening to meeting and taking steps. So this is some of the problem that I have with people. I mean, I don't know if it was a joke thing or what. Like we I'm not saying to war with the JFF, but we can't eat and dine with them and then bash them 2 days later, then eat and dine with them. No.
Yeah.
I don't understand that, Bridget. I don't get that.
You have a strong point.
I do not get that part. I hope my listen, but this is just not right, man. But my hope, It's to say some farmer results, come true and some stuff go on better, Oh, last thing, I'm gonna leave. I promise. This coach, before he took this job, he must see what was going on, right? He must know all that was going on, looking at the result and all that, right? And for him take this job, right? I think he must have a serious conversation with JFF. Who's gonna call the shot? Who's gonna do this? Who's gonna do that, right? And in my opinion, this squad, according to them, according to the leader, he was, he was watching videos and watching tape, and I don't think this and he helped pick the squad. I don't believe that. I think the JFF
Thank you
actually
very
picked the
much.
squad.
Thank you very much. Because even the man that he's trying to defend, not saying nothing what he's saying here. Leader
Alright, boss, I'll talk to you later, man.
Yeah, man, leader get a beating for these 2 days because even the man that he's protecting. Yeah, leader is just different. That's all I can say. Big up yourself, man, Jermaine. Massive respect, man. All right?
Yeah, man. Alright, cool. Yes, sir.
A leader, a defender, man, when not defending himself, all right? And the result would mean going against the JFF like Paul. All right. Cataract, the kid. Okay, all right. You're talking about Cataract. Speed is the worst thing to happen to Jamaica football. Cataract in the building says Team Sidella. All right. Chris Smith, real talk. J. Anyway, that said true. JD well said the fans will not be happy with his style unless he starts winning. Also, yes. But I can tell you what we're seeing. I should put some respect on Grant's name. All right, no problem. I will do so. I'm very sorry to call Grant an old man. All right, I'm very sorry. All right, I will not do so again. All right, yes. And JD of Stockholm Syndrome. All right, thank you very much. I am not taking, okay, it's Island Card calling in because I wouldn't take any more call for the day because I thought it was one individual trying to call, but it's not going to work. All right, Island Card, big up yourself. Milas, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. How are you doing, Island Card?
Yeah, big up JD. Just one question more ask still. Yeah, your feedback.
Oh yeah, your feedback. Sorry about that. Why it happened? Let me turn it down and on. You still hearing the feedback? I just because I want the fans them to hear you loud enough. All right, so this should be okay.
All right. Yeah, good now. One question then I go. What do you think about this new coach? What do you think he's going to do with this the problem JFF and the players?
I think he is a personnel that has experience in tough situations and small markets, which Jamaica is a small market. Don't let anybody fool you. Jamaica is a small market. Jamaica football especially is a small market. So he knows how to get more out, or at least his team that he was a part of knows exactly how to get more out of that. He's a very organized coach in his plans, as what J. Taylor said yesterday, and I went and researched for myself, and it is true, and also his setup. So when I said his plan simply means that if he's going to want the best, he has to get more organization, more discipline, and not certain flamboyancy, to be honest. So it's going to be tough because him being successful will show up a lot for the JFF because they think this man is going to come on and work with everything what they are putting on the table. But no, he's going to get a whole heap of clashes based on his principle. You get me? So JFF have to actually change up for him to be successful, just like the players have to change up for him to be successful, just the same. So I do see a lot of other conversation and dramatic situation in the future with the JFF, the manager, and the players. All right? Because I think a lot of these players that we are hyping up, that are big ballers, I think a lot of them won't get in the game for the national team. That's what I would say. That is where I'm going to end on. All right? Yes.
Okay, next up. Do you think we have the players to fit his style of play?
Yes, we have the players, but that's different. Will our best players fit his style of play? And that's where I have a problem with. And what are we perceiving as the best level of football? Leon Bailey's style is more of a flamboyant style. I don't think Mr. Butler talks is an all action style, and I think Leon Bailey plays the same way. You understand me? I don't think Liam
Yeah.
Bailey will fit in his system. I have to be honest. Ravel, to some extent, because he's playing inside. So the only way Liam Bailey fits in his system is if he's playing as a striker. If he's going to stick to the 4-4-2 or the 4-2-3-1 or the 4-4-1-1 system. All right. The only way he fits in the system if he's more centrally. So he has to do less leg work, and only marks zones of the pitch. All right. That's the only way. You get me? So I do see, and believe me, if you're using these formations and his principle, you have to be organized and patient. And I don't see these players playing like that, because most of these players want to be a part of teams that are expansive, because that's how they play. So they naturally go and target teams that are above the bottom table teams. You get me? So they can be the icing on the cake. You know? Yes. But the problem is, we don't have any cake. So we can't have icing on it. You understand me? We have the potential to have cake here, but we seems to don't want to pick those players. So what we have to do now is make sure this coach can pick the cake and then put the icing on it. So the only way Liam Bailey can flourish is unless you get the best players them to fit in the team. And then you can put him in an expansive role. But I do believe that Ravel Morrison, to some extent, because he has the experience, I wouldn't say that he won't flourish. But I think if Liam Bailey has to play outright, he has to play too much defensive. The same problem that you guys had when he played against Manchester City the other day, saying that he's going to run back too much and you can't see the ball or play this and that. Well, you're gonna tired to see that problem. You're going to tired to see that problem, because this is how this man set up. So Liam Bailey will have to be in this position, just like how you see the Manchester City, Aston Villa, and you're going to complain and say this coach not unlocking the best idea of the players. And I don't know. I'm telling you, we are going to have problems. Cataract, shut up.
That means that
But Jamaica is a small market. Cataract, shut up. You deceive too much people in Jamaica and chat too much foolishness. Small brand. Jamaica is the top 5 brand in the world, a top 10 brand in the world, a top 50 brand in the world. Top in eyes, man, and top your foolishness. Stop telling people foolishness. We are here to tell people the truth. You go to England and you don't learn nothing in England. You come back straight to Jamaica and talk just like Jamaica. Top in eyes and top your foolishness. You that talk to. I want you, man. Brother, them offended when you talk the truth. We never even mean it like that, you know. We never even meant it like that. But them have a problem when you talk. I am a Jamaican just the same. But I have the opportunity to see other big markets. And Jamaica is no big market. I like Cataracatel. Jamaica is no big market in the world naturally. And there are no big market on football either. It's a lie, people. Don't follow Cataract. Him can't bring no proof to you. None. Whatsoever. If Jamaica come top 15 and nothing, a lie I tell. And that's why we hold on ourselves, because we don't even know where we truly value. A people like Cataract do them something there. That's them for go. Yeah. Continent island card. I can take people eat that. I try undermine people speech like people eat that. You can challenge me on that. At them time people don't know say you sell juju juice to people. And guys, this is why this is the content no crack, because we bring the vibes and the actual accurate statement. Even if it don't support Jamaica or nowhere, we are not afraid to say it. We are not afraid to say it. These men live in delusional fantasy. Cataract, you know? Yes, because if it ask him, I tell you Jamaica the greatest place on earth. Come on, man. And that now have nothing to say we hate Jamaica. That have to talk about we are talking the truth, because we want things fixed. And if you can't identify the problem, you cannot fix things. So if you come out and say Jamaica a big market, so then why we can't pay a coach? Why we can't we have to borrow money every time? Where Jamaica is a big market. Come on, man, stop lying to people, man. Depends on what specifically you saying. Big market because Jamaica is 9th in the world in lack. No, we're not talking about sporting. We're talking about big markets, just to set the tempo. We are not criticizing Jamaica, but we're trying to make the people know what we're talking about. So if we get a coach like this, we cannot buy a bigger coach because we don't have the money. We don't have the financial backing. We don't have certain things. That's all we're trying to say now. But this man just, I'm feeling him just a try. Let me take off him comment off my screen too. You get me? Yes, I understand where you're coming from. Well said, reggae commentary. You get me? But the cataract comes here to cause problem because true, we ban him from the morning content no crack, and we show that we have the most vibes. He's vexed. So Cataract want to fight with us for vibes. He want to say he's the most vibesiest person. And he lost that bet because he can't come in my stratosphere. You understand me? That is the problem. But guys, we have 8 more minutes. And then we are free up the space. No more video for today. This has took a lot out of me. I am tired because I came in tired already. And I had to do this video because I told you guys if you put it over 200 likes, I'm going to return back. So I can't do anymore. Jamaica is number 1 in I am the world in woman sprinting. Good Lord. Gaza man said when talk about vibes. So the show gonna talk about vibes you're gonna start fight about now? No, I don't know how this show cannot die, you know. Because of vibes, man, I fight about on Island Court. Of vibes, man, I say him are the most vibes, yes, you know. I should talk about him and vibes, yo. So we pick a coach that can't utilize our best resources. But what did I say to you guys yesterday? I asked you guys with Mr. Speid's clear statement when he said we are talking about winning. We just want to win game. We don't care about style. No one had said at that time, but style kind of suit the personnels them what you have, you know. So it's mainly you're pretty much saying that anybody to get the job done, you don't care who. All right, you're gonna just pick them, and whatever the job the task that you set and you achieve it, that's it. So if you have a squad that could have achieved even better, you're gonna cast that away just to focus on what to get the job done that you want. And who said? Because if you take the same man statement, you know, you go back to when he said he would have actually sacrificed making the next World Cup towards developing players. So who said? And the coach is coming in to give extended help to develop players. So who said this is about we qualifying to go to no World Cup and win nothing? Because you have to listen to what a man say, you know. You have to listen to what a man say in its entirety. And what he said in entirety is very much contradictory. All right, Cataract, the show is done. The show is done. We are not taking any more call. Where you know Jamaica is top 10 in tourism destination. You're a madman. You're a madman. Click up the whole world click up the world and talk about tourism. Because the Caribbean is not tourism, yeah. Tap your eyes, Cataract. You talk to people who go up on vacation every year. Tap your eyes. And we are talking to Cataract. We never take a call. We don't even take a call. People go and him said Jamaica top 10 in tourism. Brother, you know much place in the world? But you said top 10 in the Caribbean and lower top 10, maybe top 3 in the Caribbean. Yes, we would agree with that. But stop overblowing things. You know? Liam Bailey is a true counter-attacking Ings player. All right, this is a setup for Speid to be the next national team coach. Okay, Imaxit. So what you're saying, you're not in the agreement with the dentist as a coach. I don't know if we can get the best players them to fit his system and get results. That would be contradiction. No. I think his system won't fit. I don't think his system would fit. I don't think so. I think it's going to push off a lot of players. You get me? Yes. That's what Cataract was trying to do, trying to pick points to turn into war so you can call in to try and undermine people on the show. You can't undermine me, Cataract. I spend my money. I am not going to take your call. You can write in the comment section. Yes, that's how it goes. Island Car, big of yourself. I'm going to done the show. The terrorists turn up, so I'm going to leave the content no crack for another day. So when he's sleeping again, after getting all sorts of medication, then we are free yet again to start our content no crack.
All right.
I respect Bossy, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so Everton said Liam Bailey will fit into the new coach system if he plays the role he played in the Aston Villa 1-1, but that's centrally. All right, so I am done, guys. I'm gonna free up the space. Cataract, if you want, you just go and do a video. Just go and do a video and air out your frustration. No, you can't tell me I'm a racist towards black people, and because me I live a rich. Come on, next story about me now. Nicola, don't big up no Cataract here. No Cataract. All right, guys. Thanks everyone. One poster boy, JM. Poster boy can be changed. All right, poster boy can be changed. All right, poster boys can be changed. Nobody come here with your one poster boy. We have a whole heap of good player. And right by this level and bigness in physically big, fast and strong, it should be Mikel Antonio. And production, it should be Mikel Antonio. So Mikel Antonio is captain Jamaica, whether you want vex or not. So go in your feelings. Anyway, that's care what I might say. Big up yourself doing Thomas. So make sure call out the people support the channel. I'll support the channel. Roman, super chat, massive respect. Brian Burke, super chat. Brian Jane, super chat. Alright, so all the people put on the super chat this morning. Thanks very much. Everyone, let me see if the content crack past 2 bills, because if it passed 2, alright, it passed 2 bills and 1. Alright, so that means you need the content crack tomorrow. Alright, we have to write a different story. Yes. Alright, so thanks everyone for another beautiful show. Yet again, we are out of here. Maybe we will come later for the Manchester City game. So you can join me over the Imaxit channel, in which we are going to try and break down everything. Teddy Lee said, Jamaica not in the top 10 in the world in tourism. But Teddy, you never have to tell me that, Teddy. Me not go all of the places them. You can just type in the stars them, and Jamaica not there nowhere near. So this man know nothing. This man is just a propagandist for Jamaica's supremacy, which is not a real thing. He's a fantasy story. You get me? That's why them throw him off of the stage. So peace out, guys. See you in the next one. Smash up the like button and share. And remember, guys, even when it's stream done, you can put on a super chat. All right? Massive respect. Peace out.